to say good afternoon, good morning to everybody gonna see this. We have a special guest. Welcome,
What up? What up?
OnlyFans, entrepreneur, it's a rapper, father, storyteller,
Yeah,
Valentino, the one and only. Welcome to the show.
appreciate you for having me.
And I'm so honored that you came on the show, first and foremost, because you released a video last night, and I was crying because you released a video about your personal business. And
Yeah.
before I ask you some questions about these topics that I came up with, how did that make you feel sharing to the world about your mother passing away? And I do send my condolences because you share something so personal. And when we watched the video together, you cried again, even though
I
you
did
know
that,
you
man.
recorded that. How did that make you feel putting that out there to the world?
Well, um, man, it was real. I was really, really like heartfelt. Like it's like I said, like I was my mom's baby. You know what I'm saying? Like all I knew was my mom. So like I kind of want to carry her legacy on. Like make sure that people remember and know who my mom is, but also who her young prodigies are, which is I'm one of them. Like her name will carry on. Like my last name Bradley, so like my mom, I'm an inspiration and a uplifting person of my mom. So like anything I do reflects on my mom. So I feel like I've always wanted to, you know what I'm saying, tell the world my story because everybody's so curious to know about Valentino. So I just decided to make a video about. It's a little short little intro. It's more videos on the way, but just give the people an understanding like of my background and what I went through as a person and how I became the person that I am today. Yeah.
I mean, you shared a lot. Um, you shared the difficulties being raised in that house.
Yeah.
You shared the refrigerator being locked,
Yeah.
the food being locked. You shared that you were pushed out on the street, sleeping on the front porch. You was considered being a black sheep. And something in that video you shared, you said everything was good when me and my sibling under me, but then when the other child was born, everything changed.
Man, everything like just took a left. Like I instantly became like a black sheep. Like I ain't matter no more. It was just me though. Like you know what I'm saying. It was me and my sister, but then like all that just came to me. It's like I got used as a I don't know what you call it just something to like a fall back on. Like I'm gonna take everything and blame it on him. Like that's how I felt like with just everything. Like I got treated very like unfairly, but like life goes on. I can't
Yeah.
really.
So what happened? Like, because I was trying to say, did your mother get along with your father?
So um, as far as that tip, sometimes they got along. There were happy days, sad days, rainy days, and sunny days, and cloudy days too. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I feel like there were more in between type of days, and I always caught the back end of it just because I was the oldest. Um, but like I said, that relationship was kind of like up and down.
Yeah.
But really, it was like inconsistent. Like, you know what I'm saying? So.
Because I had to ask you that because when it seemed like why did she change or mistreated you out of all the children? Did you
Yeah, it's like, go ahead, my bad. I'm sorry.
No, I'm actually like, did you ever ask her, hey mom, why do you treat me the way you treat me? And if you asked her, what was her
Just
answer?
me being a child, I was still a child. Like I just sat back and like endured it. Like I just took it. I was like, well, maybe this is the way I'm supposed to be treated. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is right. Like, it's the right way. But I always knew that it wasn't my mama. It was my it ain't even really my daddy. That's my stepdaddy. So like, I feel like that I was always gonna be a black sheep. All the other kids in the household, yeah, they was my mom's kids, and we was all by the same mama, but we wasn't all by the same daddy. You know what I'm saying? My daddy's different from their daddy. They all three of them, my three other siblings got the same daddy, but I feel like that he kind of treated me different. Like he didn't really give a fuck about me like that for real, because I wasn't his. So, you know.
Because when I first saw you, I interviewed Melvontae. I saw you and him on TikTok going viral. And it all makes sense because I went on his Instagram story or his IG story, and he was like, y'all no longer together. I said, okay. So I went on his IG story, and it was a video he reposted, and the video said that I was in a relationship, but this person, it couldn't work because they couldn't get over their childhood trauma, and they was bringing up childhood trauma, so the relationship did not work. I don't know if you saw that video in his story, but if you did, was he talking about you?
I mean, I don't know. I ain't even know he posted that. Like, we don't even follow each other like that no more. So like, I mean, I wish him the best luck. Like, ain't no negativity coming from this way. Like, I just gotta move on. Oh shit.
Yeah, because like when y'all were together, I thought, oh my gosh, they're gonna get married. It is what it is. I don't want to bring him back on because I know everybody texting him and calling him. We about to get real messy in a few. And I'll bring him on before I get into these topics or whatever. And when he put that in the thing, I was like, oh, okay. Like what's going on in the relationship? If you want to share it, because people want to know, why did you break up, or why you and your ex broke up?
So, I'm gonna just say bad timing. That's all I'm gonna say for that. Just very, 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 very bad timing. You know, maybe I feel like it was for the better. Like I ain't gonna even trip. I feel like he was holding me back, and I was holding him back. So like, I feel like our time kind of like expired. Like you feel me? Like he got shit he's trying to do with his life, and I got shit I'm trying to do with my life. And like I refuse to live under somebody's shadow. Nothing against him, but like he's already shining bright. Like I want to shine on my own. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't shine living under your shadow. If you know what I'm saying? Like I just I want to learn what it feels like to be my own person, do for myself, be by myself, like grow by myself, and then because I'm destined for greatness, like it's right around the corner. So like, once that time comes, I'm able to appreciate it. Like I did this shit by myself. like you know what I'm saying? Like I didn't come up, make it off my nigga, my partner. No, I made it on my own, but like I had people uplift me and teach me. I made it on my own, but I will appreciate it more than a motherfucker giving it to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm actually working towards something. Like not I came up because shit he made it, so I made it too. No, that
because you and him very attractive.
Yeah.
And it's hard to keep the hoes at bay when y'all both look good.
Yeah,
Did
man.
a hoe infiltrated the relationship?
You said did a hoe infiltrate it?
Yes.
Yeah.
How did that make you
Kind of.
feel?
I feel like our relationship was already kind of like there, but like it was time for us to just. We just. I feel like us as a whole like didn't. Our time just like was expired. Like at that point, we was just with one another. I mean, we loved each other and stuff, but like it was just.
Because it's for me looking out, both of y'all are very attractive. You go on your Twitter account, you ain't got on no clothes. You go on his Twitter account, he ain't got on no clothes.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard being faithful when y'all both naked. But you had more, did you have more control in the relationship? Because I know you're getting people in your DMs. I mean, your phone is blowing up now.
Yeah, it's going crazy.
So
yeah,
you stayed faithful in the relationship, correct? Or did you creep out as well? I just want to
both.
ask.
I'm put like this, like we both creeped out. Like,
Okay, y'all both had creeped out. Because it's kind of hard because when you take your clothes off and see what you working with, it's nice. You a very attractive man. Clothes on with clothes off. It's advertised there. And this is like my problem. I don't know. With me, I wouldn't even lie to myself. I'd be like, okay, we have an open relationship. I think like the problem with OnlyFans type dudes, it's difficult to be faithful when you are having people throwing money and you can take your clothes off, it's kind of hard. Yeah. When people see you on hard to respect a relationship. It's hard. Because like when I went on your Twitter, I was like, oh my, and I have eyeballs. It is what it is. Like you got your balls out, you got everything out. You got everything out. So it's and then when I went on y'all TikTok, like I can understand, and this is why I want to say to you, I see so many people go work with their man is more established in their careers or whatever, and then you kind of like put your career on the back burner. Because when I talked to you, you had on this red sweatsuit, and I thought it was your clothing line. And he was like, "No, that's what I need." I said, "You need to make a clothing line because you're your own model. You are a walking billboard." And I thought it was you and your man clothing line together. I didn't know it was just his clothing line.
Nah, that's his. Like, but yeah. I just kind of helped him. Shit, like. Man, I helped him.
And so you were a big help of that. I think, what did you learn from this relationship since it ended? Since it ended in cheating, or y'all both have cheated. What did you learn from this situation?
Well, shit, like I learned like a whole lot. Like one, being in a relationship comes with sacrifices. Like to bring up my mama, like. I was so in love, like, in my relationship that I kind of put off everything else. Like, I didn't even know my mama was as sick as she was. I always knew my mama was sick, like, and I would ignore the signs, like, that she was telling me, like, you don't call me, you don't check on me, you didn't come to the hospital to see me, like, and that's because, like, I'm so busy trying to. I'm not saying take away from my life to focus all my attention on my mama, but like I could have done better. I ain't gonna even lie, but I was so invested in my relationship, like just trying to just maintain that. Like I missed out on.
And when you
missed out on time, I can't never get that back. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it eats me alive every day. I ain't gonna even lie. But
when you said that was very emotional because you were falling in love and you were following your career and that you regret that. And there's something that you said in the video. You said stop holding grudges.
Yeah,
like you never, it's not grudges. You don't know when that time gonna come when you can't talk to the other party.
Don't, man. That's just like with him. Like that's always gonna be my dog, despite of what happened. Like, you feel me? But as of right now, like I don't really want to be too much bothered with like nobody. Like nothing against him. It's just like I don't want no contact with nobody. Like I'm good where I'm at. Like,
Well, you need friends.
yeah.
You need friends. I don't think you need sex. Well, everybody need that. Hold on, that's just like drinking coffee. But you need friends. You need
Mhm.
someone to talk to because you went through a very traumatic experience. This ain't the time to like, oh, let me get in my cocoon, let me disappear. No, you need friends. And then also too, you battle with that you also bisexual. And what I've learned with bisexual men that they battle with two worlds because a lot of times you are a father that can put weight on your relationship because you got that connection with your baby mom because y'all created life. That's
Yeah,
something that you can't
that's
do with a
that's
dude unless y'all adopt. How did you were able to handle that? Because I believe this relationship was your first serious relationship once you quote unquote
yeah,
was
like
into dudes once you came out of the closet.
yeah, like my baby mama did not. She wasn't fucking with that shit at first, but like we real cordial, like real cool. Like that's like my best friend. Like she got her own. She done moved on. She done got her little dude and everything. Like I support her relationship. I respect her relationship. Like we just best friends at the end of the day, and we co-parent like really well. Like I can hang with her, chill. We could take trips and be like you feel me, like and have like fun. Like it ain't never nothing sexual, nothing intimate. It's just all love. Like that's my best friend. Like you feel me? Ain't really nothing else to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I, do you feel that you want to have a life with a woman or with a man? Because
Like
like when I
I
came
ain't
out,
gonna even I ain't
yeah,
gonna even lie. Like niggas disgust me. Like I ain't gonna even lie. Like nothing against no other man. Like but like it kind of ruined like kind of ruined like I don't want to be with no another man. You know what I'm saying? I have the option to be with both. I mean with either one. Like full. Like but I would never be with another man. Like you know what I'm saying? Like and that's just why I'm at with it. Like and that's fine, bro. Cause it gives me the option to live my life the way I already had it pictured anyways. Like how I pictured my life was it was never really with a guy. You feel what I'm saying? But shit, God thought otherwise and he was like, man, you need to learn from this person because every season is not a permanent season. I feel like it was a season in my life of where I needed to like we both needed to stay and learn and grow and learn things from one another, like
mhm.
to help us excel to the next viewpoint of our life. So like I feel like I learned a lot from that relationship, like as far as like business. Like as far as business, man, like I got the recipe to a lot of stuff. Like I would have never learned it if I you know what I'm saying, I give him his credit. Like if I would have never met him, I probably would have nobody probably ever gonna teach me how to do all that. But there's so many ways to make money now that I know how to do it. Like and I'm starting to apply the shit. I couldn't really apply it because like I was too busy trying to, you know, shine more light on his light. You feel me? So like he was the star. You feel me? And I was like a shadow. Like I was just moving along
Yeah,
and
because
talking.
you had I subscribed to your OnlyFans for research purposes, and
Hmm.
you barely post on there like that.
Yeah, and that's because like he wasn't really okay with that shit for real, for real. Like the first time I made a OnlyFans, it was a problem, like big dispute. Like damn, but like I'm making money. Like first time I made like shit. I made like 4-5 thousand,
Wow.
and then fucked it up. Like we got into it over like fucked it all up because like he's like, what the fuck, like you showing other niggas your woo woo. I'm like, baby, last time I checked, like you you told me like if you're gonna do it, make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? And it gotta make money. It made sense. I'm already sexy, sex sells. And I was making money, like, and then where we always would clash at though, like it would be hypocritical statements and scenarios like it's okay for you to do it in the era that you was doing it, but it's not okay for me to do it.
Mhm.
We always would have them hypocritical battles, like, man, but you used to do it, so like you a whole fucking sex symbol icon on Instagram, and I post a little ass picture of something dick pic, it's a problem. Like, you feel me? Like, that's where we would like clash, and I had to like make it make sense. Like, I'm like, look, dude, like, you used to do this, like, so if anything, I'm just taking what you did and paving the way and making it better. Like, I in my city, I feel like I normalized OnlyFans. I RIP the game. Wasn't nobody in Louisville, Kentucky really doing no OnlyFans. I am the OnlyFans. Like, I feel like I put OnlyFans on the map in Louisville. Like, wasn't nobody even. I'm real bold when it comes to like that. Like, I really don't give a fuck when nobody think about what I'm doing. You feel me? Like I said, and I quoted to you last night. Like, you could be the brokest nigga. You could be a square motherfucker, still gonna talk about you. And you could be the richest motherfucker in the world, and motherfucker still gonna talk about you. So why the fuck are you even worried about what motherfucker got to think about you? Because guess what? At the end of the day, that person don't live your life. You live your life.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And you got to do what makes you happy. And what makes me happy, I ain't gonna even lie. Like, I like being me. I ain't gonna lie. I hate authority. Like, I don't want nobody telling me what to do, which is why I feel like I have to be my own boss. But you got to start somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I hate authority. Like, I hate a person trying to alter and change me. Like, if you can't accept me the way I am, like, don't accept me at all. That's where I'm at with it. Like, you don't even have to associate yourself with me. You could go and let your mind, like, I don't need you trying to come in and alter me and make me feel like I'm less than to be what you are. I'm not ready to do it. Like, you feel me?
I feel you.
It's
I feel you on
2024.
that.
Like, I don't got time for none of that. Like, I promise you, ain't no man, no woman. I will never ever allow myself or anyone to interfere with my peace, my judgment, what I stand for, what I love doing. I don't give a fuck about losing no friends, no relationships. I lost the most important thing to me. So anybody else, that's an easy cut off. Like, I am not worried about, oh, I'm sorry. Like, no, there's no second chances. There's none of that. It's simply like, draw the line. Like, look, this is what it is. Like,
Because
my
I
special
really,
somebody was my mama. Like, and she would help me like make decisions and stuff. But they was always, man, I always thought they was wrong ones, but they was always the right. Like, everything she was saying I thought was to hold me back and hinder me, but it was right. Like, she made sense about everything that she was telling me. Like, everything she was telling me has happened. Literally, it's happening. Like, she used to tell me like, baby, look, I know you and Melvontae, but like, don't get lost. Like, I don't, I didn't heard controlling. I didn't, you know what I'm saying? He'll never think he's controlling, but I'm the type of person, I just sit back and endure shit. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I feel like by nature, he's controlling. He's territorial. He's a Taurus, so like, everything has to be routine and be his way. And me, honestly, I just don't think that I'm the person for him as far as that, because I'm not routine. My plan always changes. So, like, opposites do attract, but I just feel like, two different playing fields. Like,
absolutely.
your field is your field and my field is my field. You trying to play soccer, but I'm trying to be on the battlefield right now. I always got to think of different options to survive, and you already got your shit. Your shit's routine. All you got to do is kick the ball and the go. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the battlefield. I'm going to war. Like, I'm
yes, sir.
finding ways to survive. You know what I'm saying? So, like, we never want to. I feel like, yeah, we beautiful together. Like, but it's just not. I just don't think that we should be together. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it's.
I feel like we hinder each other's growth. Like, ever since I have left that alone, we left each other alone. Like, I've been prospering, and it happens every time. And I finally got out. I didn't think I would ever be able to leave my relationship out of the sake of love, but at that point and what took place, like, love had nothing to do with it. Love, just because y'all in love don't mean y'all meant to be. Like, and that's just to anybody.
Or was it love? Or was it lust?
I feel like it was a mix of the two. Like, I ain't gonna even lie. Like, I feel like I was in love with him, but I also feel like that I start losing love after shit that start happening. Like, and I say us as a whole, like as a couple, like I done fucked up shit. He done fucked up shit, but
Name the fucked up shit you did.
like you feel me? Like I came into the relationship already having sex with women. Like, so I was like, I was sneaking around doing it. You feel me? Because it wasn't something that he was comfortable with. And me as a person, out of the sake of my relationship, like it was stressing me out to a point where it started fucking with my mental because I'm used to doing things a certain way. Wasn't trying to be fucked up. It's not right. It goes
Because you
like,
were still attracted to females, you would still have sex with women.
yeah, like so. And it was more like those is one of my needs. Like I need that. Like that's what helps me function. Like,
Hey, did you tell him about it? Did you
and I
tell
told
him?
him about that. Like, and that it's like that never. That's one thing I feel like would not like. That's why we would never work. Like because
And I felt like for him, he
it's
felt
like
like
he's a
I can't
fully
compete with
right.
that.
I can't compete with no pussy. So like,
Okay.
and I've told him numerous of times, look, like it is what it is. Like you ain't gotta. You don't have to stay here just to feel sorry or make me like you ain't gotta do that. Like you know what I'm saying? Like if you honestly don't want to deal with that, like then tell me, you know, we can move accordingly. Like don't have me just sitting around. Like don't say like, yeah, like I've been a bisexual man since you met me. You've been knowing I've been fucking bitches, but don't wait till the finish line. We get to the finish line and we're at crossing and switch up. You know what I'm saying? Like I've
I
been
don't think
doing
he was
this.
ever okay with it.
I don't think he was ever okay with it either. I feel like he was out of love. He was just accepting it, but that's fake to me. Like if it's something that you really not okay with, then dub it then and there. Like so, I know how to move. Don't have me invest time, and I say us invest time as a whole, and it's something different in the end. You know that I'm never going to give that up. Like I'm not. There's no way for me to be gay. Like I'm. Quite frankly, I'm only gay for you. Let's just keep it honest. Like, like
So
I,
you didn't
yeah,
sleep with other men.
no, like I never even had thoughts on being with a man. But like as far as like exploring my sexual options, that was different. You know what I'm saying? But I was never really thinking about taking a man serious. You just happened to be a man that I just went out. Like you made me come out. Like that shit that I wasn't even ready for. And I don't feel like that it hindered anything because bitches still will fuck me. Like that's never gonna go nowhere. Like you know what I'm saying? And that was one of my big like, damn, bro, like I'm ready. Like basically you gave me the okay, well shit. Like I feel like I don't want to feel like I'm a secret. So I was forced to come out. And then you know what I'm
Oh, he
saying? Like,
forced you to, your ex forced you to come out,
yeah,
or
basically. In other words, like I had to come out. Like if I wanted to be with him, I had to come out. And that's exactly how it happened. Like tell him like another thing my mama would never forgive him for is that's okay. But I feel like it always bothered her like that I didn't get to tell her that I was with a man. He told her for me. And as that's also something that ain't never I ain't gonna even lie. You know they say the secrets come out when everything's said done. Like that's never really set well with me. Uh, which is it's okay.
do you
Right?
feel when you had intimate with a man, do you just think about that man, or are you thinking about women? What is going on in you mentally when you're intimate
Like
with a man?
like um it was just him at that point. It was him.
So you
And
don't
then
need to think about women at all.
no,
And he's completely gay. He don't
yeah,
like
like
women at all.
no.
Okay. So did he feel like you were trying to force women on him?
I don't know. You gotta think cause like shit like that was never expressed to me. Like,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? So like I don't I don't really know, but I always knew in the back of my mind that it wasn't something that he was okay with. But like tell me though, like, you know, like don't make a permanent transition years down the line.
They're not gonna be. It's attitude. I remember when I do this show, whatever, and I try to flirt with dudes, but I talk about women. I put women on a pedestal, and I just like to get it in with dudes every once. But I see a future with a woman. That's just how I was raised. And dudes I was talking about when I say I'm bisexual, they automatically start being disrespectful to women. Like, go do with her. You want to be with a B word or whatever. But that's a part of the LGBT community. I think personally for bisexual people, you have to get another bisexual man. Maybe he'll be more understanding. But it seemed to me that you wanted an open relationship. But let me ask you this. Was he faithful completely with you, or did he creep around with other dudes in the beginning stages of the relationship? Because you were fucking women. Was he also fucking man? So was it an open relationship?
I'm going to say this. Like, I'm not dumb. Like, at all. That's all I'm saying.
So you could tell another
first
dude.
First of all, like, I mean, a motherfucker could never play me. So, like, if I'm doing some shit because I know me, 9 times out of 10, you doing some shit too. You could tell me that you're not. That's a goddamn lie. I promise you are, because my karma comes full effect real quick. So, like, if I'm doing some shit like that, like, I know. Like, I just know. Like, I always knew. Like, I just kept it to myself. Like,
is this in your mind, or did you have proof?
No, I had. My intuition never lies.
So it was just your intuition.
My intuition is strong. My intuition is never.
And did he admit that he did?
Yeah, he told me straight up. Like, yeah, like all the times when you was doing you, I was doing me too. And I'm like, oh shit, we square even then, boxed even. Like, you know, like ain't. You feel me? Like, ain't
shit, y'all had all that. Because listen, I didn't even know y'all was not together, but.
Yeah,
I saw you post about your mom. You was at the gravesite. Then I'm looking at him. He had New York City Fashion Week. I'm like, something going on here. It just in my mind. I'm like, if my nigga lost his mom, I'm gonna cancel whatever I have and be there for my nigga. So now that it makes sense when I reached out to you, because you did a video about a snippet of your video. And I'm assuming like, oh, you and your man or what? I gotta come because y'all were a couple. And he was like, no, I'm single now. I'm like, okay. Well, obviously, y'all didn't have a nasty split where y'all was trashing each other on the internet. I believe this is like the first time that
it was it was more like, I ain't gonna lie. God found a way to break us off. I feel like God had a lot to do with that. I ain't gonna even lie. Because he seen something that lied ahead that we couldn't see. And it gets deeper than just the shit that took place. Like, the timing is what don't make sense to me. Like, why would he do something like that at this time? But I ain't gonna even lie, it was God, baby. Like, I felt it. Like, he was telling me that you're gonna be okay. That was God. Like, because that shit had to happen so that I could, like, I guess receive my blessings, because I was blocking them by.
And what was your sexual position in the bedroom with dudes?
Oh man, it was for him, for my partner.
Yeah,
I was a verse, but I ain't really with all that, like, outside of him, like,
because you'll just be a strict type.
Yeah, like, you feel me? But being in a relationship, you compromise and y'all got needs and wants.
Yeah, I couldn't do it for or less.
Did I enjoy it? I started to a little bit, but like, it wasn't.
You didn't, and that's honest. So why didn't you tell him when you first got penetrated and you did enjoy it? Did you say, "Hey, babe, I don't enjoy this. It hurts"?
Man, hell yeah, I told him that shit.
And what did he say?
Man, I was like, man, look, man, that motherfucker shit hurt, dog. I ain't gonna even lie. Like, you feel me? Because I ain't no motherfucking pro. Like, I ain't out here getting bust down. No, I'm only doing this. You feel me? Like, I'm only doing this for you. Like, I'm not doing this for nobody else. Like, I'm I'm doing this for you. You feel me? Like I'm always the dominant person in all my relationships. Like I'm not really what I do behind closed doors. What I do, but like as
Yeah,
far as
it's like
goals,
for him.
like I'm the man, and the other role, but like
Yeah, it's hard. I understand what you're saying. You feel
yeah.
that you could be more dominant with a woman, but with him, you had to compromise.
Yeah, and it was fucking with me mentally. Like
Yeah, I get you, and I'm glad you're honest, and y'all tried to make it work. You just didn't agree with it. I think that if he was just a bottom only, maybe it would work, but you still was gonna screw women because when I
I
had
feel like
sex,
the only way that but that's out the question now. But the only way that I feel like we would work if he like what I like. You feel me? And we done did that before. He didn't really like it. Like
did
so
what?
like we done had threesomes with bitches and shit like that. But
He didn't like it.
he didn't like it. You feel me? Like, and I could tell like he was uncomfortable with it. So
Was
like
he turned on?
yeah, but
But you can tell.
I could tell like his whole energy was like,
Yeah, he
I'm
was.
only doing this. I'm only
Ooh,
doing
that's
this for you.
hot.
You feel me? And I'm like, okay, like
But he
shit.
wasn't into it. Oh my gosh. Okay, it makes sense. You're more open-minded. He's solidified in being gay, and there's
Yeah,
nothing wrong with that.
yeah.
But
And I never took that from him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never took that from him. Like, and
but you had came in what you came in with.
yeah, and I had to sit there and just suffer. Like, damn, I want some pussy. Like,
Yeah,
fuck, like,
because you had a lot of it.
like you feel me? I'm
I
like,
think you
damn,
had
like,
more pussy than you did with dudes. You had more experience with women than with dudes.
yeah,
Would that be
like
accurate?
I ain't. Yeah, like, but this go around like I don't want to be with no man. Like you feel me? Like
Well, you saying that now. If a dude,
nah, I know like
you 26.
I know, but I get to pick and choose who I want to be with. Like
Well, that too, but I don't think you're
I
gonna
ain't
be
never
completely
fell in
turned off
love.
by dudes though. I don't believe that.
Well, as far as sexually, maybe not.
Of course,
But
ain't no
but
baby.
after
Hell no, you're
after
gonna be getting it because
but like me trying to take another dude serious, that's just at the map. Like
yeah. Because with me,
I don't
I've
want.
been in the lifestyle for a long time,
Yeah.
and I feel more comfortable with a woman in a relationship wise than I do with a dude.
Like,
It
cause
just
there's some females out there. I'm talking about bad bitches. Like, you feel me? Like man. I'm put like this: if a female will fuck a gay nigga, she gonna do whatever. And and I already know because like in my city, like swerve it down. I swear, my right hand guy, and I ain't lying about nothing that I'm saying. I ain't putting no names out there. I could have any woman that I want in Louisville, Kentucky, anywhere I go.
even when you been with man, even though them knowing that you have been with a man that still give you the
Man, they give it to me willingly. Like I get it. Like you feel me?
But
And,
tell
and
me,
I'm
how did
and
you
I'm
was able to do the threesome? How were you able to go get a
it's
woman? I'm assuming
it's
that she was
it's
attractive.
just me. Like I'm ready to get into like a spiritual dialect. Um, I'm something that a person has never encountered. That's what I'm gonna say. Um, I'm one of one and very original.
Okay, so when you was in the threesome with your
Yeah.
ex Melvontae and this woman, were you
Mhm.
more in penetrating her more, and he was just on the sidelines? Take us.
Nah, we both fucked her. What no?
Okay,
You
but
feel
you
me? Like she got you call it a train though. That's what you call it, like a
okay?
train.
It was a train.
You feel
Okay,
me? Like she took the train, like she took it to the head. Like she
okay, but
got everything.
was he able to reach an orgasm? Were you able to reach orgasm? Was she able to reach?
Of course, I'm a reach orgasm. Of
Okay,
course,
was
like
he able to reach
I
one?
mean, I had to help him a little bit, but you feel me?
Oh,
Like,
okay, okay.
like
So you had to help him get to the finish line. Okay. Well,
yeah,
I'm glad.
but
I'm glad that we're having this conversation because
yeah,
women
because
need
it
to
ain't
hear.
it ain't no it ain't no bad blood. Ain't
Men need to
nobody
hear
turn
this.
nobody
Women need to
down or
hear
nothing
this.
like that.
Everybody need to hear this because you're coming from dealing with both genders. And it's something that I believe, let me ask you, were you trying to have an open relationship? Would you have been comfortable if it was an open relationship?
I feel like at a point in time, I thought about that, and I thought about entertaining that, but I'm like, nah, because this nigga get jealous, and he's a jealous type. So,
okay,
like, and when I say jealous type, I ain't gonna even use jealous. He's territorial.
Okay,
And he's a tourist, so like, what's his is his. You feel me? It ain't his, and everybody else is.
Oh, I see. Okay.
You feel me? Like, nigga, you mines and ain't nobody else.
And it'll be kind of hard for him to see you with a woman.
Yeah, like elementally, like fuck with him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even the times where he granted me access to go have sex with these women, like, it was okay, you go do it. But I feel like in his mind, he really resented me. Like, you feel me? It was like, that's the end. I'm big on energy, and I read through a motherfucker's bullshit as soon as you start talking to me. Like,
yeah,
he was like, yeah, babe, you go do it. But then after I do it, it's like, I don't know.
And then this is the thing. We as people, as humans, need to be more honest. If you ain't like, sleeping with women, tell me day one. I just think the problem is we compromise. Oh, he not gonna be with women. No, if a dude coming in screwing women, he not gonna turn that off. Vice versa. You came out because even when you did the interview, you talked about women, and I felt like when I interviewed you, you held back. And then you really went.
And I held back out of respect for my partner.
Out of respect of your partner.
Man, it's crazy. In this point in time, like, I am gonna pursue a woman. Like, I don't want to be with no more. Like, I ain't gonna say I'm gonna stop. Like, you feel me? But it'll come a time like where I am out of second my relationship. I'm gonna have to. I'm not really pressed on the male side of being intimate. I'm not doing it now. You feel me? I'm strictly pursuing women. So, like, I'm not really pressed on that side. Not saying that I wouldn't think about it, but I'm talking about as far as me acting on it. Like, I ain't really been pressed about it. But it's always going to be a thought because there's something that it's like getting a gun. Like, okay, your life was perfectly fine till you got this gun, and now the universe is putting obstacles in your way to where you got to use this gun. So I feel like it's more like that. Like, because I indulged in that, it's always going to be a thought.
Yeah.
But it's just something that I would have to work with. But like my life, like I said from the beginning, I picture my life with a woman anyways. But
there's nothing wrong with that.
But God shifted me a different way. And I had to learn things first. And I felt like I learned what I need to learn.
Yeah.
As far as that help and that aspect.
Because like even when you getting head.
Yeah.
When
he gave me a choice.
Okay.
Like, okay, do you like this?
Okay.
Or do you like this? And at a point in time, I couldn't choose which one I was liking.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, I'm confused. Like, fuck, I love my man, but then fuck, I love these females too. I like this, but I like pussy too. But I'm like, fuck, like, which?
It's okay to like both.
Like, you feel me? Like, I enjoyed both feelings, but then it's like I went through stages. Like I said, he met me when I was 20. You feel me? So, like, 20 going to 21. So, like, I was still young, like, and I was locked up like a nice little chunk of my life. So, like, I went in when I was 15, got out, went back in. So, like, really, when I got out, my mentality was still, like, as a 15-year-old. So, it was like I was still childlike minded. Like, I didn't have no facial hair. My maturity level was in the drain. Like, I didn't have no direction, no guidance, no structure, no none of that. So, you feel me? Anybody around that is going to be confused. You know what I'm saying? Like, they ain't gonna have they ain't gonna know what the fuck. Like, you know, I wasn't getting none while I was in there. So, like, you know, I got out and just started experimenting. And let me try it out.
Most men will say getting fellatio, getting head by a man is much better than a woman. What is your answer to that?
I disagree.
Okay, you disagree?
Nah. hold on. At a point in time, yeah, but I disagree because I didn't head from women that didn't sent me on my way. You feel me?
Okay.
Like wow. And then I also head from my man, like that just, levitated me a little bit. I float. You feel me? But like, man.
And what made you get into guys? It was because you was in prison or jail. What was your
Like
first encounter with a dude?
I feel like I don't know, but I feel like some shit happened, and I can't. Whatever happened, like it's being blocked from me ever knowing what happened mentally.
Okay.
Like, cause I was, yeah, like whatever it is, I feel like it's being blocked and not shown me.
Okay.
I feel like something happened, and because there's no fucking way I should even be thinking about that. There's no way. Like, there's no way, like, I should even be. If nothing didn't happen, why am I even? You know? Like,
yeah, like what would make you
like what the fuck? Like somebody touch me, like you feel me? Like what? Like some shit I didn't understand. Like I would never know. You feel me? Cause I got a whole spirit team behind me, like that. Like they blocked me from certain shit. Like, and I guess things like that, or me finding out things like that.
Because like when I'm looking at the chat, many people say it was a demonic influence. But some people say he gave into his flesh.
Who? What chat?
This is what they said in the comments here.
I can't even see the comments.
Oh, you can't see the comments. Someone else said that's right, flesh and lust. And then different thing is you attract that energy because I could tell.
Okay, now I can see him. I couldn't see him.
Okay, you can see the comments now. Like because when I go to your Twitter and your OnlyFans, that's the energy you get. Do you thrive off that energy? Because when I saw your video, you said you were bullied in high school.
Yeah, like
you were bullied in school, but like now you are a whole symbol of a lust symbol.
Yeah, like oh shit.
Like a whole lust symbol. Hold on one sec. I'm trying to get them back on. They said God will forgive. All right.
Like
you're a whole lust symbol because like when I'm on your Twitter account and it's definitely there. So do you feel like you would get love if you would stop doing OnlyFans?
Like I ain't gonna even lie, like I said, and I said once before, like I don't really give a fuck who like me and who don't. Like I said, how I make my money is how I make my money. Like I make plenty of bread off OnlyFans, but I really want to give that shit up.
Give me a second. I know he get a lot of phone calls.
Oh my god, bro, they blowing my shit up. Like you feel me? Like
and now that he's admitted that he's single, you really gonna get a lot of phone calls.
Yeah, like I'm a single man. Like it feels good not to be held down no more. I ain't gonna even lie. Like I gotta wake up and let's say, damn, I gotta have sex. Fuck, I gotta do it. Damn, I gotta put energy, like all my energy and time, like and everything went into, you feel me, like
your relationship.
My relationship. So like
what? So you would get up in the morning.
Like I would get up and my whole day, even if we weren't around each other, it was always revolved around trying to make this man happy, like, cause he had so much shit going on, like, and then at the same time, like, I got my shit going on too. You feel me? Like, it's like fuck, bro. Like, it got to a point, like, like I'm glad. Like I said, I'm glad. I don't wish no bad on me. 100%. You feel me? But I'm just glad that everything happened the way it did, cause like I needed to move on with my life so that I could flourish. I'm 25, bro. Like I got my whole life ahead of me. Like I'm a father of one. Like and like I said, I like for my mom.
And I want, but hold on for that part. This young man, I interviewed him and his ex back in the day. I found him on TikTok. He is a bisexual man. I said, hey, I saw a video and you were just pouring out your emotions on Instagram. And I said, hey, I want to interview you and your boyfriend. And you said, no, I'm single now. And I'm like, okay, like what's going on here? So you said you got a YouTube you're gonna put out, and I'm a fan of you and your ex. I felt like what y'all done for the culture is great. I mean, y'all should just go back and just be in a contract marriage or fake relationship just for coins, because y'all look good together. Amazing tag team. And so you came on and you expressed how you feel about the whole situation, about the ex or whatever, that y'all both have cheated. And if I were to ask him, just judging by his social media, he feels that you are delusional. He feels that you need help. He feels that you're talking in a fake voice, that's not your real voice. He said all of these things, and I said, well, let's talk about it. Let's lay it out on the table here. And now that you're here on this broadcast, I said let's dive into it. Let's dive into it. Me personally, outside looking in, I do believe you just wanted to try dudes to see how it let's try a boyfriend.
Yeah, like you
just wanted to try it. But like, your heart was with women, because when you talk about women, I was screwed. Like you boost them up. I just think that you just tried this and you really wasn't into, especially being a bottom. I don't think you wanted to be that. I think you wanted to be a strict top.
Yeah, like I just did that out of sake of my relationship, like, but like I said, like you live and learn.
You live and learn.
Live and learn.
What for me, I don't even think you're ready for nothing new.
Honestly, I don't want to be with nobody. Like I'm good just being with me. Like love right now, I'm focused on. I'm trying to mourn. I ain't even had time to like mourn correctly. I just lost my mama. Like I got all this shit like I'm dealing with, like going into my new year. So like I really, honestly, it's to a point I done been through this shit with bitches. Bitches done did me dirty. Like Nick now
and I'm going through it. And this is why I gotta share, and this is so sad because he is responding to me on Instagram right now.
Yeah.
And I want to ask you, he said, Wiley, I left him. He got someone pregnant, and that's why I left him.
Pregnant?
He said you got a woman pregnant.
So
is that true?
So there was rumors.
Okay.
Spread that somebody I slept with got pregnant, and I really thought she was pregnant too, but I got a test done, and thank God it ain't even mine.
Okay, so but you did sleep with this woman, but
I did sleep with her, and I thought that I had got her pregnant, but I didn't. Like, you feel me? I thought I did though. I was like, damn, bro, I got a whole nother motherfucking baby on the way, but I already did the little DNA test and shit. That baby ain't even mine. So
okay, and then he also said, and this is him, and I'm gonna read this. He said, "quote He want to be a trans woman." And then he admitted that he never could be with women, which is why he's with a man, which was me. So, did you want to be a trans woman?
Hell no.
Okay. I just want, because this is what he said. Shared in a DM. No. He shared a deal because he's watching right there. I'm like, wait. Not you want to be a trans woman? That what you came with the braids?
Yeah, no, but
okay.
Nah.
So you never thought about being a cross dresser or a trans?
Hell nah. But yeah, man. Hell no.
Okay. Because he's talking, and this is the thing. He said, "Oh, he didn't have a place, he didn't have a car." Let's just say if that's true, that when a person have their money, a car, they're more established.
Yeah.
And if you don't have that, it's a dynamic of control. Don't you feel like?
I'm gonna put it like this.
Okay.
Yeah, I lost all that, but my mama, when she was here, like she wanted one day to make my life to where like I didn't have to depend on nobody, but she didn't get to give me that. I got a nice little piece of change coming, like, and I'm gonna be okay as far as that, like, but it's a lot more than I thought. and with that money, like I'll be able to finally like
Do more.
start my life over, like, and do what it is that
And
I.
this is your ex. He also said this. Melvontae said this. He said, and also he wants to be accepted. He said he had proof that. Then he admitted he never could be with women, which is why he's with a man, which was me. He said, I have the proof. He also said, and also he wants to be accepted by the hood community. He's scared to be viewed as a gay dude. This is why he holds on to women.
And it's come across.
And he said, and quote, he is lying. For me, I hear that point of is that, do you feel like you're broken?
As a part, like I say emotionally broken, but like I don't need to be accepted by nobody that I'm already accepted by. You know what I'm saying? Like I kind of wish I would only tell him that out of the second my relationship. Like there's a lot of shit that as far as my relationship, I would say like, okay, yeah. Nah, I don't want to be with no women. Like, of course I'm gonna tell you that you a fully gay man. So I'm not gonna tell you, yeah, hey, baby, honestly, I ain't even tripping on you like that. Like, I really want to be with a bitch. If I love you, and you're a person that I'm with, I'm not gonna do that. Like that's like a slap in the face. Like nigga, you really don't even want me. Like you feel me? Like I ain't ready to tell you that. But of course I'm gonna be like, nah, I don't want no women.
But I know, but I think you should be honest though, because.
But why should I be honest?
Because it helps
to a person who's not being fully honest with me.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Like you know,
both parties should be okay.
That's just like it goes back to with the bitches. Like if my whole thing is we didn't even have to take it the whole 3 years. If you felt like Melvontae, LaQuay Melvin Reese, if you felt like that this is something that you just was so against, you're not gonna do, why did you wait 3 years, almost 4 years to make that decision? Fuck love.
Y'all was in a relationship for almost about 4 years.
Almost 4. Fuck love, because look, I could love anybody. But that don't mean nothing. Fuck love. Like at that point, like why did you in a sense you say I was leading you on, but why would you sit there and accept something that you know you don't, you feel what I'm saying? Like I don't give a fuck who you are. Like if I don't like something, I'm not ready to accept it. Simple. Like you took me as a bisexual man. You wanted to deal with that. I told you you didn't have to, despite of me crying and saying that I was sorry for what I did, but you chose to do that. So don't make it clear to the world like I'm the enemy or I'm the motherfucker who was doing you bad. If anything, baby, we was doing each other bad. We could go brick for brick, cement for cement, house for house. You feel me? Like foundation for foundation, like on that tip. There's so much that you could say about me and there's so much that I could say about you, but this ain't no pissing game, my nigga. Like, this is just real life. You feel me? Like, I'm a real nigga at the end of the day, despite of what we've been through. Like, nigga, you feel me? Like, I was there for you. You feel me?
Because he also saying here, he said here in the chat, he said, this is him on Instagram. He said, now that I turned him out, he wants to keep turn him away. He wants to keep up the image, but he can't. He also said, this is your ex, Melvontae. He said he wanted to be with me because he was homeless. I promise I will make him a star. And so he was talking about how your mental health and sister, etc.
At a time in my life, like you feel me, I didn't have nobody, and I tell y'all that I've told you, Wiley, like ain't no shame in my game, my nigga. Like,
and you shared in your video.
I told you straight up, like I come from nothing. I told you that I come from nothing, and I told you, yeah, like you feel me. Like he told me he was gonna boss me up, and that's what he did. You feel me? I don't shame nobody's credit. I give everybody that credit. I'm gonna give you a credit straight up, my niggas. That you did boss me up, but you feel me? Don't get it confused though. You know what I'm saying? Like Yeah, you bossed me up. You did this. You did that. Yeah, you did all that, but all up until you didn't like what you created. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like
wow.
you,
Okay.
yeah, I'm gonna boss you up. I'm gonna make you the baddest nigga. Ooh, 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 ooh. You feel? You used to pump my head up, and now I'm that. It's like, okay, like, hold on.
Because he's saying here, he said, so basically, he used me. He's telling on himself. And
I used how can I use a person that don't even make sense? And I hold on, I have recordings. If we gotta pull them, I got recordings of him saying like I've never used him. So I one thing. If it's one thing I got receipts for
okay.
like everything. Like as far as like using, yeah, the only way a person could use them if you allow them to. So I didn't like that.
Because
Don't even.
Melvontae is saying in the chat, on Instagram, when I say chat, he's on Instagram, he said, quote, he don't even know who he is. And
I
it's
don't. I don't know who I am. No, I know exactly who I am. I know exactly what I stand for. I know what I want out of life. I know what I want to be with. I know what I'm going to do different. I know who I serve. I know who I want to be, what I want to be, and where I want to be. At a point in time in my life, I did not know who I was. I did not know who I wanted to be with. I did not know who I served. I did not know what I wanted to be with. I did not even know what the fuck I wanted to be or even who the fuck I was. You know what I'm saying? There was a point in my life where I did not know any of them things.
mm-hmm.
I've always had closure on what I wanted to be, who I wanted to be,
Mm-hmm.
what I wanted to be with, how I view my life. But it took for me to lose my relationship, which is cool. I had to. I'm glad we kind of snapped it and broke it because my mind is clear and I'm able to see shit a lot differently. I don't have nothing distracting me no more. So,
Yeah.
like
Because
I'm
he,
able to just like so like I'm it's where I'm at with it. Like where I'm at with it is time will tell and actions will show. You know what I'm saying? Like I already know like it's saying I ain't putting on no ain't no nothing to prove. I'm proving something to myself. You feel me?
because he's in the chat on
Mm-hmm.
Instagram, and he said, ask him, does he have a job? Then he said this. He said he lost the relationship because he's a cheater. He was with the girl and was still cheating. He also have intimate relationships getting in with transgender women. He said he likes transgender women
I
because
I fuck I
they
fuck
can have both in they're two people in one.
yeah. I fuck plenty of trans women. Ain't no shame in my game on that too. I fuck plenty of trans women. I fuck plenty of bitches and I fucked him. So like there's no you know what I'm saying? That's not a lie. Like as far as like that, like I've had my first shirt with just about everything. Like
Okay,
I've
so you've been in relationships because he felt like you were just cheating from day one. I'm assuming that's what he's saying. That you did.
yeah, and that's like our first time being together. Like I did cheat. I had sex with a whole female. I sure did. And I sat there and I told him I was sorry, and he still accepted me. So my thing is like, you feel me? Like at that point, like I said, like it is what it is. You feel me? We live and learn. Like as far as using a motherfucker, I ain't never used a motherfucker for nothing. You can't. The only way you could be used is if you allow somebody to use you. Last time I checked, anything that I done or he done was out of love. Feel what I'm saying? So using a motherfucker goes out the question. As far as me cheating, like I wasn't even.
This is what he's saying, and he's saying, but he said he keeps saying effing. He was the bottom in our relationship. He didn't even want to F me
Now I was
because
the
he wanted
bottom.
D word all the time. How you want D word but want to be with a girl? I'm confused.
I got receipts, but
So I hear his point.
I'm the bottom, but we was clearly versed.
Okay, so
And
y'all both. Okay.
honestly, you could just go on my Twitter and see where there was videos of me receiving and me taking and him receiving and him taking. So I'm trying to figure out like how was I the full bottom. I'm lost. Like
He also said he had videos of that, but
I do. We both do.
Okay, but are you going to put that on the OnlyFans for people like myself for research
Look,
purposes?
I might like all of that shit is on there. Like,
your OnlyFans?
All of that shit is
okay. I'm gonna have to resubscribe just for research purposes.
Like all of that is for
just for research purposes.
All of that
for research purposes.
But like all of that is like there's no secret about me. Like all of that is out there. Like there's no.
So according to him, you were nothing when he met you. He upgraded you.
Yes, and I will say that 100%.
Okay.
Like I had nothing. Like I don't shame that at all. I tell everybody that straight up. Hey, yo, this nigga built me up. He did. He'll tell you himself. I ain't never ever took that from him. Never ever. But like I said, like, because I gotta get off here in a minute.
Okay. I just had to bring you on because
no, you good. I like
this is where YouTube, because you're starting a YouTube channel, and I'm gonna tell you how to get the coins because it's so many gateways to do it. Like, say for instance, you don't have a job. This is the perfect time to talk your
and you know I don't have a job, but I can't.
But you have a trade.
I have. Let's just say this: I have hustles.
Yeah, you have hustles. You cut hair.
Everything.
You can do massages.
I cut hair.
You can strip.
I
escort.
Yeah.
The list goes on and on.
Nah, hell no, I ain't doing no escort.
Oh, please. If the right person comes with the right amount, you will take it. Stop playing. And you in Louisville, it's a lot of white, oversized women will love you, take care of you, feed you, clothe you, and will upgrade you.
Yeah, like a motherfucker trying. Let me tell you something. I got that's the good thing. I had to scratch my head. Like I have people that'll do what he did times 1,000, but that is not what I want.
Okay,
I came from that. I'm trying to learn how to be independent and get it on my own. You know what I'm saying? And then I can worry about trying to re-entertain something like that. But it don't make sense to keep having a motherfucker take care of me, and I'm not learning like it. Like right now, I'm grinding and I'm learning to be independent. Nobody's giving me anything. Like everything that I'm making, it's not always guaranteed, but I'm out here grinding for it. Like, you feel me? Like I'm getting around, I'm moving around, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Like nobody's giving me anything. Everything that I have, I'm literally working for it. Like I'm grinding for it. So it's making me learn how to be independent. That's where I fall into the lane of being independent. Like nobody's giving me anything right now. Everything that I'm receiving. It might be 50. It might be $25. It might be $50. Some days it may be $100. Some days it may be $150.
And make sure you guys, this brother is on YouTube, and I want to make sure we put his YouTube information out there because I'm excited because I shared it on there already. You're almost at 100 subscribers. Are you going to be consistent on your YouTube channel?
Yeah, man. Let me tell you something. Hell fucking yeah, I'm gonna be consistent because I have a whole I'm gonna write a book too. So I've been working on that. So
you did put that in the video.
Yeah, I will have a book. I'm trying to set to have it done. Like I try to say before my birthday. I'll be 26 this year, July 1st. So trying to have it published and looked at, and you know what I'm saying. So that way I could try to, start monetizing off that book. But I just want, just trying to put my life story out there, like I said, like the video I put out, like the shit I went through. Like I feel like I can monetize off of my life and
and I want to know because you said you are my time in your life. Everybody want to know what is your content going to be? Are you going to be shirtless? Are you going to be doing
Man, let me tell you something. I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want to do.
Okay.
I'm gonna do what makes me happy. I'm gonna do what makes sense, and I'm definitely gonna do what makes money. One thing I am, I'm a hustler. Feel what I'm saying? So like, if it makes sense, if it make money, I'm gonna do it. Like,
I'm excited that you decided this is a tough role for you because you're starting from the bottom.
yeah, and that's cool. Like, it. Let me tell you, this is a deep saying, and this is gonna cover everything. You don't stay a caterpillar forever. You don't.
It's true.
You don't stay a caterpillar forever, baby. Right now, I'm inchworming. I'm a little larvae. I'm a little caterpillar. But guess what? After being a caterpillar for so long, you know what they do? They go into a cocoon. And I'm in a cocoon right now. Like, so after my cocoon, like, it snaps open and it's time for me to bloom. They want to be something beautiful. You know what I'm saying?
Got it. I feel you on that, man.
Yeah.
I do want to thank you for coming on the
Definitely.
show. I dropped your YouTube link in the chat, so
Appreciate
make
it.
sure y'all go. He also have a OnlyFans. I don't know if you're gonna do the FaceTime specials for anybody want to have a private.
That thing's crazy, man. But
A private
like,
FaceTime. But your OnlyFans, I would say it's great. It could be better because
and it was only not better because, like, I try to pick and choose what I want to post. Like, try to not. I did a little much, but I try to not do too much. But I got creative control to do whatever I want to do now. So like,
because I understand you said you held back because your boyfriend.
Like that's anybody out of respect of out of respect of my relationship. Like I did, like you got certain stipulations. Like okay, you could do it, but don't be like, you know what I'm saying. Don't do too much. Like don't do too much to where it bothers me. You know what I'm saying? And that out of respect, like you got to do that. But I'm gonna take it up a notch. And because like, but I also, that's something that I want to get rid of too. Like I don't want to do that shit no more. Like I'm trying to change the direction of my life. Like
you don't want to do.
I don't want a person every time they see me to just look at me. I'm trying to fuck him. Like I won't fuck. Like no, I want a motherfucker to take me serious. I feel like people take me serious, but people can also take me as a joke because of these things. Like
I don't necessarily believe so. I look at T.S. Madison. She was a prostitute.
Yeah.
And she started a prostitution dungeon, and then she started a website. And now she got a Grammy, an Emmy, and that was like one of the top streetwalkers. And she's still getting money from her adult entertainment and empire that she started in her basement. So if she could do it, I mean, you could do it. You know?
Yeah, fact, man. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna be great. I ain't worried about that. Like, baby, God got me first off in every situation and everything. Whether I'm wrong, whether I'm right, God always gonna have my back. And then secondly, my mama couldn't do too much while she was here, like physically, but she in the spirit realm now, and
yes,
she's able to work wonders, and that's why I'm not really tripping. Like my first reward is this money that is coming, and then my second, and from there it's just, blessing after blessing after blessing. And then I've also removed like strings and attachments, like things that I try to hold on to and keep around, like, like friends and shit that don't mean me no good. Like I ain't really never had no friend. I call them associates. It's just people that I would call my friend. I got associates. I don't got no real friends. So like I've like gotten rid of just old attachments and string-alongs. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so the only way God could bless me was to get rid of any distractions and to get rid of any attachments or string-alongs. And I've done that every day. I've taken time to remove something that means me no good. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm so honored that you came on the platform.
Man, ain't no shame in my game, Wiley. Like I get on her, like I said, like there, like I have nothing to hide. Like I ain't got nothing to be ashamed about.
You ask
Get
every
on her and I
question,
pop
man.
my shit every motherfucking time. Like you feel me? Shout out to man, why they keep texting me? Shout out to you feel me, all the fans,
Yeah,
all the
they gonna
supporters and
really
shit,
this video
man.
gonna go
I
around the world.
appreciate y'all, man. You feel me? I'm glad y'all tuned in, man.
You got
God
2
got me.
videos on your YouTube channel. What's the name of your channel again so they can subscribe?
Man, shit, I think it's Life with Tino, if I ain't
Yeah.
mistaken. Yep, Life with Tino. You know what I'm saying? I'm
And
gonna
I
be posting.
dropped the link in there, you guys. Make sure y'all go
Yeah.
check it out for him. Thank you for coming on the show. I mean, you really shared your side of the story.
Yeah, like you feel me? There's always two sides. Like he spoke his side and I spoke mine. And as fit shit, I feel like honestly, like we might as well monetize off of it. Fuck, like you feel me? Like why just leave it just sitting there? Like you feel me? Like I'm not coming on here bashing him or nothing. I ain't done that one time. Have I bashed him, Wiley?
I don't think you bash him. I just think that you knew his feelings was hurt
Yeah,
when he was into the
100%. But
women.
I never like you feel me. Like I never threw no salt on that, like at all.
Okay.
I respect that. Like okay, cool. Like I ain't tripping. Like I don't feel like I fumbled nothing. I don't feel like none of that. I just feel like shit. It was good while it lasted. It
Yeah.
is what it is. I always have love for him. It ain't gonna never change. But I feel like we just better as friends. Or if it ain't if it ain't no friends, then shit, fuck it. Like life goes on. Like people come and go every day. You feel me? I can't sit around and contemplate and stress myself out whether a motherfucker won't be my friend or not. Like if you're not trying to be friends, that's cool too. But like I said, love you. Got respect for you, you feel me? But it's time for me to bloom. And to it's my time to shine, you feel me? Like he already doing his thing, he's done there and I'm proud of him. I've watched him grow like from this little seed to just you feel me? And I'm gonna do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So like he really like motivated me to want to do better. Still to this day, motivates me to want to do better. So like shit, if I helped him, stood by his side and watched him, he literally was a nigga that was you feel me, started out Section 8 selling clothes out his car, and his second room in his apartment was a fucking storage room. I literally woke up every morning, every night, rode around as this nigga's passenger, helped him sell his motherfucking jogging suits and shit, nigga, and watched him go from that to he bossed up the cars to the store in the mall, like all of that, even to the store that he got now. Like you feel me? Like I feel like damn, okay, I motivated him enough. It was times where he even wanted to close down the store and shit, and I took over and ran it for him until he got his shit back together. You feel me? Like I would never forget that. You feel me? And I could take that same amount of energy and stuff that I put into his brand, and I could put that into myself now. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, who say like somewhere further down the road we cross paths, we both would be doing good. Like, damn, man, you doing good, man. Shit, you doing good too. You feel me? You looking good. Shit, I'm like, you feel me? And then we could just be good friends. Like, but right now it's a time of healing. It's a time of just focus. Like, we don't need to be we don't need to be communicating. That's just me. Like, because the amount of love I got, like, I don't need that. Like, I just need strictly focus. Like, I know where my mind's at every time I get around this man. So it's better if we just not communicate. You feel me? And just you feel me? Go separate ways and just give it like time. And I'm not talking time pieces and Rolexes and protect. I'm talking about real time. Like, give it time. Like for each other to grow and to get somewhere. Like I'm not missing out on not talking to him. Like I was with this man a whole 4 years almost. So like it's not gonna kill me to go a year or two without talking to him. Like you feel me? Because that gives me time to grow and focus and not be so worried about what he's doing. And he ain't gotta be worried about what I'm doing. You feel me? It's more like, okay, shit, this nigga's growing, he's excelling. You know what I'm saying? Then we come back We could just be cool. We could be friends. Nothing more, nothing less. And be like, damn, man, it was worth it. It was worth that little 4 years we broke off. And damn, look at you. You feel me? Like that's the type of conversation I want to have. I don't want to try to build no friendship right now. And that's not even, it's realistic, but that's not goal minded. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to stay focused and just excel. And that is exactly what I'm doing. I'm taking it day by day. And I got spiritual support too. I got my mom, I got my granny, and I got God. So like, and also my granddaddy. So I got these 4 spiritual as leaders in my corner, like helping me get through day by day. So, like I said, I wish him luck, wish him good. You know, like I said, I'm proud of him. I'm proud of where he has become and where his life is headed. You know what I'm saying? But I'm also proud of myself that I decided to make a decision that we'll both be proud of in the future. You know what I'm saying? So it's more or less about, because it ain't no beef. It's more or less about beef and what happened. I really could care less. Like that shit don't make or break us. Like we done been through worse. Like you feel me? For
Yeah, and
crying
then a
out
lot
loud.
of time, because like people in the chat was like, "What's the purpose of this?" Number one, they wasn't here in the beginning. Number two, they don't understand your backstory. You made a credit. They're saying, "Oh, Wiley's macking on the low." No, I is bringing a brother on the show that is getting it on YouTube, starting his monetizing his story, and he have a right to tell his story. A lot of people are saying I'm acting on the low because obviously they went to your Twitter account and it is amazing. It's the best ever.
Yeah.
Like going to a chocolate candy store, chocolate ice cream, etc. Um, and so I get it, but I will always open the door for people in the community and that want to do something better for their career. You know, what you're doing is great because you have a story to tell. Whether people agree with your story or not, or with your side of the story, that's irrelevant. But you have a right to get on the internet and tell people how you feel and and what's going on with you. I didn't know that you were still much involved with women. I thought you were pretty much done with the women, but you was like, no, I love women. I can't stop doing that. So that was amazing that you shared that. And then you are the face of dudes that still go both. And you know, a lot of dudes that got women that still deal with men, that deal with, you know.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
I'm just a man that's why a lot of women like respect me. Like, I don't have who I am, you feel me? Like, I put that shit on the table, like, look, this is what it is. You feel me? And they be like, oh, okay. Like, and I've been told it turns them on more because I ain't lying about it. You feel me? They ain't gotta go. Like, a lot of niggas be out here down low. It's a lot of niggas out here that are down low that are just like me, but they hide it. I'm not on the low. My shit is public. You could Google my name and everything gonna pop up. Like, it's no secret. So a woman already like, damn, like, people still fuck with
me. Wait, because when you say you women, I just wait a minute. You in the South? You in Louisville, Kentucky?
Yeah,
that's considered to be in the South, correct?
Yeah, I'm in the South.
So women, unfortunately, they will come and say, well,
Wiley.
They know about it
Wiley.
and they comfortable with that.
My God rest my mama's soul. My right hand to God, Wiley. I could have, and I put this on everything I love. I get very passionate when I say this. I could have any bitch I want. Like, and they still know that I done had bitches say, I got receipts. I done had bitches say, like, man, I never do that with no gay. Man, Wiley. Look. I guess it's safe to say, and I ain't being arrogant and cocky when I say this, I'm that nigga. That's all I'm going to say. Like, when it comes to that, like, I'm that nigga. And I'm going to just say that I'm that nigga, like, because I can have anybody I want. On the female tip, like, I done fucked plenty of bitches here. Plenty of them, like, and You feel me? It just is what it is when we
So
see each
you're
other.
saying that when women say I would never sleep with a man that sleep with a man,
Yeah,
they're
and
just
then
a
they
lie.
do. They just be lying, bro. Like it
Okay.
ain't even. It's just me. I'm just different. Like I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's just
Is it
me.
because
Like
that you're masculine, that you don't wear nails, that you're not
man, I'm
feminine?
not doing all that. Like I'm not.
Okay.
You feel me? Like that ain't my style. Like
But you
not
know
none
for
against who's doing it, but that's just not me. I'm not right. Put on no. I'm not ready to do all that. No.
wow.
Nah, I'm good on that. But I
And they
ain't
don't
never.
even mind if you
If
bring
I want to go get some pussy right, motherfucking now, I got I got a nice little roster. Bad bitches to mid bitches. I got a roster. Like I call right now and be like, you trying to fuck? I promise you. And this ain't no
Is it
desperate.
like more than
These
10
are
on
bitches.
your roster?
Huh?
Is it more than 10 women on your roster?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. If I Wiley, I'm not even being arrogant. I'm not being cocky. I'm none of that. I'm being real humble when I say this. I can have any bitch I want. I swear, and this ain't even. I'm not even capping. Like I have real receipts. You feel me? Like I have. Like I have real receipts. Like when I say real receipts, Wiley, when we get off here, you can screen share and I will show you, and you can show it on the next level, bro. Bro,
And they know that you're not lying to them.
man, Wiley, I ain't got no reason to lie.
Okay.
Like,
Because, you know, the women in the chat, they're going to be like, he must be lying to them. He's not telling them the
no.
truth. Okay.
Here, I wish I had an extra phone because I show y'all some shit.
Okay.
Like, I would
Okay.
show y'all some shit. Like, I got bitches in my phone right now I'm trying to fuck, but mentally, I can't do it right now. Like, I can't, like, I'm very vulnerable, which is why I ain't had sex with nobody. Like now jacking off and pleasing myself, yes, but I have not had sex with nobody, and that's because I get attached quick. I'm a Cancer, and then I'm vulnerable. So like I'm real big on like the sensitivity side, and like I don't want to get attached to somebody too quick. Like I'm not trying to build nobody. I'm not trying to be with nobody. And sex is a powerful thing, baby. Like I know how to lay dick, and these pussy and these girls out here know how to throw pussy. I don't need my mind out here fucked up. You feel what I'm saying? I don't need my mind fucked up. I don't need to be out here strung along by some bitch that I don't like. You feel me? Which is why right now I could say I'm celibate for real. Like I ain't had no type of play other than Palmisha. Feel me? It's the only play I had. Palmisha and the bottle of loaf. And you feel me? The lube or whatever. Like I ain't
Palmisha.
Palmisha. It's you hear me?
Because let's be clear. For me, Palmisha is the best. Is no attachments, is whatever. Because I want, I get you on that. I'm with you on that. I'm in the same zone as that. Like not dealing with nobody.
Yeah, I don't. Like,
It's a distraction too. It's a distraction too.
I know me. Like, if I even get a whiff, I ain't no simp ass nigga or nothing. But if I get a whiff, like how I'm feeling right now, I'm fully vulnerable. If I get a whiff that you even try to give me some type of love, I'm gonna fall for that. And as a man, like I don't have no room in my heart to be doing that right now. Wow. My heart is shattered, and I'm still trying to put together the pieces from my loss. Yeah. Like you feel me? I don't need to try to put a woman, you feel me, in replacement of what I'm trying to repair. You know what I'm saying? Like so, I'm good. Like yeah, I could go get it, but I ain't. The fact of me knowing that I can get it is enough assurance for me. Like, damn, I know I can go get some pussy, but I'm good though. Like, I'm just chill. Like, I need to heal first. I need to heal.
You gotta heal first.
I need to heal my mind. Like, I need to stay focused. Like, I need to. You feel?
Now, do you want to talk with your ex because he's backstage? Did you want to say something to him?
No, I didn't already say what I had to say. Like
Okay.
I spoke like I told him like I love him and stuff. Like I wish him well. You feel me? But like it was never no. You feel me? But nah, I didn't say what I had to say as far as what I
Because
had
he
to
wanted
say.
to get his side of the story, so I didn't know if y'all want to talk together.
Nah, he's smooth. But I gotta get out of here because I gotta go handle some business and stuff.
Okay.
But man, love and
Love
peace
you.
to
Thank you.
y'all. You feel me? I appreciate you for having me on the show, Wiley.
No
You know,
problem.
I was a little on the fence about it at first, but you feel me? I might as well go on and just monetize off of, my life and what I went through, and
All right.
you know what I'm saying, it
Thank
makes sense. But I appreciate y'all. Appreciate everybody in the comments. You feel me? But I'm out here, man.
you. All right. Thanks, man.
I love, boy.
All right. Love you. Okay, Melvontae, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
So I don't know if you heard his side, but what do you? It's a lot that you want to share. Go ahead.
First of all, I don't even know where to start. I hate that I gotta get on her because you know what I'm saying. You got a motherfucker that's gonna tell the partial the truth, and then you got a motherfucker that's me that's gonna tell the whole truth. Like I don't, you feel me? Like ain't like you ain't got a lie to kick it for one. Like just the fact that he getting under with the accent just first of all just kills me the fuck out. Like you don't even talk like that. It's just the fact that you have to put on a facade because you want people to view you as this type of person and you're not even this type of person. That's the part that kills me out. Which is why the relationship is where it is now because you're so caught up in trying to be somebody that you're not. So you will never ever like prosper as far as a relationship. I don't give a fuck if you go fuck a bitch, a tranny, a nigga. Like it does not matter who you decide to be with, what you want to do in life. Your life is never going to prosper because you do not want to be the person or a person that you are designed to be. You want to be a product of me. Like everything about you is literally like a fucking rerun of me. You know what I'm saying? And which is fine because when we was in a relationship, you know what I'm saying, we do everything alike, we kind of like alike, or whatever the case be, but there's only one me. I took the time and everything to find me, you know what I'm saying, and be me, you know what I'm saying, but there's only one me. You can't be me and then decide and then expect for your life to go a certain way or people to gravitate towards you like when, you know what I'm saying? So to address, I didn't even listen to all the bullshit because it's just a bunch of bullshit. Like the only thing that I like, it ain't no motherfucking beef. Like it ain't no nothing. Like I just when he talk about when he did this and then I took him back. You know what? I sure in the fuck did. I took him back because you know what? When you love a person, that's what the fuck you do. And I'm a type of person like you know what I'm saying. Like in our reality, like yeah, he does have the potential to be, a badass motherfucker to be, he could probably be, if not better than me, you know what I'm saying, at least, you know what I'm saying, but he doesn't even want to put in that time and the energy. Like, if you've been with me for 4 years, like, if anybody know me, you know me, I'm a whole motherfucking boss out here in the streets. I've been a boss, like, since as far as I can fucking remember. If you're with a nigga that's a boss for 4 years and you mean to tell me you still don't have nothing to show for, like what the fuck? What does that tell you? What does that speak on you? You know what I'm saying? You should never have to worry about a motherfucker saying that you use me. You should never have to even worry about a motherfucker kicking you out because you should already have your own shit because guess what? You've been around a nigga that's been doing it and you should have been taking notes and you should have already learned how to do it. So I just don't understand it. So on that tip, and then on the tip of him liking bitches and all that, like I said, and I'm gonna say it again, I really honestly feel like he's confused. He's been confused. He's been confused since the day that I met him. But I was like, you know what? Just because he's confused, I met him when he was young, and he didn't know it. I was like, well, we're gonna get through it together. You know what I'm saying? You want to fuck bitches? Even at the beginning of our relationship, yeah, we did threesomes. I was never ever against you fucking bitches. Like I don't have a pussy. I have a dick. Like I'm cool with my dick. I don't want to be no bitch. Like he lied about it. Said he wanted to be a fucking tranny. He said he enjoyed trannies and all that, and said he wanted to be one. I got friends. He hit up my fucking Cliff Vermeer. He hit him up. Was like fucking. He wanted him to take notes and teach him how to put on the hair and the makeup. Like the fuck. Like I don't have to make this shit up. But any motherfucking ways, it's just like, you know what I'm saying? He wanted to fuck bitches. I didn't give a fuck at a point in time. My thing was like, at the end of the day, we niggas. You know what I'm saying? Every nigga want they dick wet. They want to fuck or whatever. It's sex. It's sex. So I gave him the option. I was letting him fuck. At first, I didn't. He lied about he was fucking bitches. He was saying they was his friends, they was his cousins and sisters. So he was cheating on me. So I'm like, all right, to save face, we ain't gotta worry about it. Just keep me in the loop of who you fucking, and you know what I'm saying, whatever the case be. He lied about that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm giving you permission to go fuck whoever the fuck you want to go fuck, and you still can't keep it real. So he fucked it up. So I'm like, now since you can't keep it real, the trust is broken. So I don't even fuck the sex, just the trust. The shit is motherfucking crazy. Then we had a motherfucking threesome with the bitch, and then the whole Solange, when you found out about us, he had left me for the bitch we had a threesome with. So why the fuck I'm gonna have a threesome with you when you left me for the bitch you had a threesome with? We had a fucking threesome with. It don't even make sense. And you only left the motherfucking bitch because you felt like you thought, but the bitch ended up robbing him, set him up. He don't want to talk about that. Then you felt stupid and you come crying back to me. You know what I'm saying? You want to be back with me, blah, blah, blah. Oh, I should have listened. I can't be with no girl, blah, blah, blah. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Okay. What the fuck else? I mean, it's just too much.
Because he said when y'all did the threesome that you were upset that you wasn't into it. You didn't like it.
Let me tell you something. While he get on here, he want to flex and talk about this and talk about that. Nigga, we had a whole motherfucking threesome with his motherfucking baby mama, and the motherfucking baby mama told him that I fucked her better than he fucked. And I don't even like bitches, and I fucked this bitch better than he did, and he felt some type of way. That's his whole motherfucking baby mama that he got a baby back. So you tell that make the difference. The bitch that he left me for, she even said that my fucking dick was better, and I don't even fuck bitches. And I was just fucking these bitches, and they already saying that my sex better. So when he get on her flexing, oh, I can have any bitch, it works both ways. The difference between me and you, just because a bitch want me, bitches stay in my motherfucking inbox. Plus, I got the bag. Bitches is gold diggers. They don't suck my dick regardless. I don't want no bitch, and I'm not gonna settle for what I don't want. You'll settle for what you don't want because you want to keep up the facade. So you want, oh yeah, I got bitches. That's important to you. So you gotta, for you to have friends and for people to fuck with you, you gotta feel like that you got bitches. So that's cool. I don't have to feel like that because I have a lot of different traits that niggas gonna fuck with me regardless. Like I don't really give a fuck. But like you got bitches lined, I got bitches lined up till you had a baby. I can go fuck all the bitches that he can fuck. I can fuck too. Like the fuck, like it ain't no. You can go on my motherfucking inbox. What the fuck? Like I got bitches, niggas galore. Like I ain't. If I made a post right now and say, you know what, I want some pussy, I have every bitch in my motherfucking city on my motherfucking dick. But that's not what I want. So I ain't gonna pretend like I like it.
So wait, so you had a threesome with his baby mama, and she said your dick was better?
Yes, she did. And these are variable facts and whatever the fuck case, but motherfuckers be like, oh, I don't want to talk. You don't want to talk about the facts. Let's talk about the facts. We can put the facts on there. But I mean, like I said, it is what it is. But I just hate, like, you know what I'm saying? I keep down confusion. Like I wasn't gonna say nothing about it. I was like, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? But then the motherfucker won't get on here and do all that. And okay, you want to talk about it? Let's talk about it. Because I love to talk. I love to talk. This is what I do. But I'm just like, it just be a lot. And then when he puts on the facade, oh, I'm glad I left the relationship. I gotta get up and have sex more. Nigga, look, the relationship ain't even got nothing to do with the sex. It don't have nothing to do with none of that. Like the reason why we're not in a relationship right now is because he has failed to be a man. He does not want any responsibility. He does not want to get a job. He does not want to accept responsibility. He does not want to tell the truth. He doesn't want to be committed. He don't want to do nothing. And really just the main part, like me, I backed up off of him. Yeah, his mama passed and everything. You know what I'm saying? I was there for him. And I'm like, okay, we have to do what, you know what I'm saying, just, you know, trying to help you because he's suicidal. He wants, you know, he gets on her, yeah, I'm good. But then behind closed doors, you talking about you want to kill yourself. So, like, which one is it? Like, don't get on her in front. Like, be motherfucking real. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, damn it, like, this is a lot to deal with. But meanwhile, when you talking about you grieving, you still talking to motherfucking bitches. You trying to hide and be doing dumb shit. Like, you trying to jump out and go to the motherfucking clubs and be cute and, like, all that shit is not nothing. Like, I'm focused on the bag. When you ask Melvontae, you say, Melvontae, you know what I'm saying? Fuck the business, fuck the clothes. When his favorite line is, let's talk bank accounts. Let's talk the motherfucking bank accounts. And my bank account is where it's at because I work and I handle my business. He don't want to handle no business. He had a car. The car got motherfucking repo because he didn't want to pay no bill. I make plenty of money off OnlyFans. You don't make no motherfucking money off OnlyFans. You made a couple $100. You made $1,000 or whatever the case be. Like, you don't even be making that much money to even do anything because it was show. Like, it don't. I got 100,000 motherfucking followers and post my motherfucking OnlyFans. I don't even make that much money off OnlyFans. I probably make 1,000 or 2, maybe. So that's cap. Like, yeah, you got me on the road. You don't got me on the road, Wiley.
Because I wasn't expecting this because when I saw the video, I'm like, oh, he's gonna do a video. I'm under the impression y'all was still together, and then he said, no, we're not together. And he said, well, I'm doing the channel.
We're not together, and it's just a simple fact. We're not together is because like everything that I just said. The reason we just got into it, it was just not too long ago. We got into it. He bleeped out on me, tried to fight me and do me all that, blah, 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 blah. And I thought about it, you know, I'm like, I'll fight you. You know, so we fight all the time. So it's not nothing new. But I was like, you know what? This time I'm not going to fight you. You're upset because you calling your bullshit. He said, oh, I cheated when his mom died. I did cheat. Yes, I did. Because, you know what I'm saying? The love is already lost. I already know you out here being a dog-ass nigga. So guess what? It's time for me to do what I gotta do. You just heard what he just said about the baby. Oh, he found out whether it's his or you're not, you still got a bitch pregnant. You was still fucking. You fucked 3 bitches. You got 2 bitches pregnant. One of them had a miscarriage, and this one just happens not to be your baby. Like, or whatever the case be. Like, you just been wilding at this motherfucking point. Like, wilding. You know, so, you know, like, you know, I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I already know I'm not gonna sit here and be faithful and act like I'm a saint. You know what I'm saying? You out here doing what you gotta do. And doing what you're doing, you know what I'm saying? Like, so he got mad because I found out about his little shit. He was talking to the little girl or whatever the case be, so he bleeped out on me. And then he asked to use a car. He got mad because I told him no. Like, I just don't have time for that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm focused and I'm trying to move on to the next level, like the next stage in my life. He still is in a childish mindset. Like, you're worrying about all the wrong things. You know what I'm saying? Like, where are your goals? Where are your ambitions? Like, what are you trying to actually do with your life? Fuck fucking bitches. Like, I ain't worried about no bitch. I'm not worried about no. Like, what are you trying to do with your life? He's talking about, oh, well, I was just telling him what he wanted to hear because he got a lot going on. No. No, I don't have a lot going on. You have a lot going on. The shit that I have going on is shit that's going on in my business, and I'm trying to figure out how to expand my business. That's the only stress that I have. Everything else is good. You're the one with all of the problems. You're the one that's trying to figure out how to rub 2 pennies together. You're the one trying to figure out how I'm gonna get a job. You're the one trying to figure out how you're gonna take care of your baby. You're the one trying to figure out about your family situation, all of that shit. You're the one trying to figure out, oh, well, how I'm gonna build up my social media. You're the one. You're the one. And then I have to take on your responsibilities because I'm the stronger one. So it may seem like that I'm the one with the problems, but I'm not the one with the problems. I have the problems because I'm trying to fix your problems.
Mm. So when did you find that out, though? Because y'all been together for 3 years.
Yeah.
When did you find out that he wasn't willing to contribute, get a job?
He's never wanted to contribute. The thing, okay, so this is what he's gonna say. He's gonna say I took care of him. Noted. Like, when we first got together, like, when I met him, he didn't have anything. Like, basically, I'm not gonna call him like a bum or nothing, but when I first met him, he didn't really have anything. And I just leave it at that. So when I met him, this was COVID time. I was bored. We was having a good time, or whatever the case be. And I was making good money, and he stood by my side, and we started. In my mind, I'm thinking like, oh, like we building, like this is gonna be my husband, like we're gonna make this empire, and blah 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 blah. So I started making money, and I'm just like, you know what? Like I know that you don't have like anything going for yourself, so like maybe that you can, participate with me, and we can build this shit together, and we can be millionaires or whatever the case be. Well, when I tell you the time when I was with him and we was doing this, I made so much. I made $300,000 in 2 months. Like, and I told him, like, what I'm saying, at this point, like, if we together, I got you. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to worry about shit. Like, and he'll tell you. That nigga couldn't fix his mouth to say he wanted any motherfucking thing that he wanted. I made sure that he had it. Like, I don't give a fuck what, and anybody can motherfucking vouch for that. His own mama can motherfucking vouch for that. They was looking like, God, like spinning, like, where the fuck, how the fuck? The nigga had more shit than me. That's how bad it was. Like, I was literally splurging on him, and it's not what he was using me. Wasn't like, I was doing all this shit because I wanted to. I wanted him to feel appreciated. I wanted him to be like, oh, like, damn it, I love why I'm being here, because guess what? At the end of the day, I'm treating you how I want to be treated. When you get your shit together, I want you to splurge on me and buy me all this nice shit and do all the nice shit for me. So, time went on, a couple years, he's, matter of fact, during this time, he's still doing fucked up shit. I'm giving him the best life. We having sex is awesome. Like, finances is awesome. Like, everything's just awesome. He's still cheating, everything. I'm like, damn, like, why are you doing all of this? And, your life is good. People like, oh, you dumb. And they tell him like, oh, you dumb. Like, why are you doing this shit? Let him say, I'm, he's confused. I don't know if I want to be with a girl, woman. He's telling he's bisexual and all this. So we always having these little talks. And I'm just, in my mind, I'm like, okay, like, he's young. And I'm just like, okay, well, I would be dumb to leave him. You know what I'm saying? And, maybe I just got to put in a little more effort, this is a relationship. And maybe he'll just come to his senses. So, one day he'll be like, oh, I want to be with one. But then, oh, I don't want to be one. I want to be with you. You're the only man. I want to marry you, blah, 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 blah. Well, regardless if it was manipulation or whatever the fuck you want to call it. That happened. Just go back to when I was talking about he didn't need for nothing. So he didn't have to work for anything. So years come down the line. And shit's getting hard. Life is life, and it ain't just for me, it's for everybody. So, what I'm saying, I don't got move stores, this store ain't making the type of money that the other store.
1 second, you guys. I know he's out, so
like, you don't got older, you don't got your shit together, like, yeah, you can really just be doing shit. He don't want to do it. He still wants to be like, oh, well, you was doing it at first, so why I gotta do it now? Motherfucker, you gonna stay dependent your whole entire life, or are you gonna step up to be a man? You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't take care of you just to be like, I want to take care of you for the rest of my life. Like, I got niggas that want to take care of me. I got niggas lined the fuck up that want to fucking take care of me. Niggas book flights and send me money like that. Like, what? I passed all that up to focus on you. So,
because he said that he did not like being a bottom. It hurt. He did it. He said he was disgusted. Pretty much not disgusted, but he said he didn't like doing it. That's what he told
me. Wiley, let me tell you something. This man is the man is so cow. It was a time in our relationship when he wanted to bottom, and he didn't really know how to bottom because he was fucking for money. He was basically out here being a prostitute. So all these old ass men that's fucking gone off me was hitting me up when I got with him, talking about they fucked him, they paid him $50, $60 to fuck on him and do all this crazy shit. And he was with this old ass man that he called his uncle that was fucking on him from time to time, and he was telling everybody it was his uncle. And was fucking on him, and he was paying him a couple $100 every fucking week, whatever the fucking case be. When I met him, I was fucking him, and you know what I'm saying, blah, 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 blah. He was the bottom, and I wanted some dick, and I kept asking him. I'm like, "Can you fuck?" He's like, "No, I don't. I just want to get fucked." And we had a whole argument. I remember it's clear that we had a whole argument because he told me that he did not want to fuck me. He wanted to get fucked. I'm to my Wiley. It went from him shitting on my dick to motherfucking the nigga was on call. If I say I wanted some ass, that motherfucking ass was clean. He knew how to clean the shit. He didn't have to douche. Like he's A1 bottom. Just know that. He was a fucking the best. Let's put it like that. I was like, all right, so okay, you certified bottom. We would have fucking threesomes. He would want me to fuck him while he's fucking the girl every time. Every rep, he wanted to be in the middle. He loved motherfucking dick. He talked about how if he got a girl and couldn't be with a man, he would have the bitch put on the strap and fuck him and have the trannies fuck him and all this crazy shit. So him keep talking about no dick, it's just blowing me. He bought a fucking dildo here recently. I don't know, he went on OnlyFans and was on Twitter. They were sending him dildos and shit. He's playing with the fucking dildos, like yeah, the lies. But no, he liked bottom, and I mean he liked dick, and I kept asking him like, do you like bottom more than pussy? Like, like what is? And he was like, it's equal. So I was like, okay, but he always said that he said he could fuck bitches all day because his ain't.
Once I got, it's breaking up a little bit.
He didn't want to get fucked. It was because me and him were not on an intimate level because we were into it. So we would have to be on good terms for him to just be like, oh yeah, I want you to fuck me. So go ahead.
I feel it's. I'm not shocked because typically dudes that deal with females, they don't like coming in and being a top because they do that with women. So I understand it. I get it.
The facts is so you know the facts. So
I mean, I just know it by not because I know it by scientific. Well, not even scientific. Just talking to dudes that I've been intimate with that came in and they dealt with women and they intimate because I dealt with a lot of down low men. I slept with a lot of down low men. They didn't like being a top. They like to be very dominant by the man.
That's the whole purpose of being gay. Like, I've turned out a whole bunch of men. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna go into details, but like niggas that I'm like, oh shit, I'm ready to turn this nigga. He ready to fuck the shit out of me. He's bending over. He wants me to fuck him. I done had niggas that was hooded in the hood. Niggas that was, I'd be scared to just, and they want to get fucked. Like keep it funky. Like it defeats the purpose. If I'm fucking pussy and pussy's good, why do I want to go fuck some ass for? That don't even make sense. Like, come on now. It boils down to a mind thing. But if I'm a straight nigga and I'm already in love with pussy, it don't make no sense to go turn down some pussy for some ass. I turned down some pussy for some dick. Now that makes more sense because it's a different feeling. If I wanted some ass, I can just fuck my bitch in the ass. My bitch can't give me dick, so I gotta go.
But you're not into women like that. Like
I'm not into women at all. Like I don't.
But you did the threesome to satisfy your man.
Absolutely. I was like, at the time I had never had sex with a woman, so I was like, okay, well, what I'm saying, I love this man. You know what I'm saying? I want to try to make him happy. I want to try to, get in his world.
There. How did that go? Because if you never did, how can you get to the rise to the occasion? Because a lot of gay men I talked to said they can't get on hard. So do you have to take Viagra?
No, I didn't have to take Viagra. Like I had to have him like get me up. Like so, if that means playing with my nipples or sucking me up or whatever the fuck, touching me just to get my dick hard, just so I can stick it in the bitch. Like. And then afterwards, I guess once it got hard and my dick had a mind of its own, like it's a feeling. So I was just fucking it.
It's a natural thing too. Like once you in it, a hole is a hole. I mean, yeah.
And to be honest, me personally, like I fucked pussy, and I didn't even really see too much of a difference. Like I was like, is this what the fuck the hype was about? Like we fucked about 3 bitches. And it was just like every time I was like, I just don't see what the hype is about. Like, one bitch had good pussy. The other bitch he said had the best pussy, and I was like, oh shit, let me try it. I was like, is this the best pussy? Because it don't. I mean, it's the same to me. I mean, the pussy is softer than the ass. But the ass is tighter. Like, it's really just a mind thing. But just the thought of knowing that it's a girl, I just can't get into it. But I don't have to like pretend I'm not bisexual. Not
But it
confused.
was so good that one of the women, his baby mom, said you were better. Wow.
Yes.
But how did she say that? Did she tell you that or tell him that? He told you.
He said it to us both, and he felt the way. He was upset about it.
Oh, wow. She said that. Wow. That's bold.
But she said it like in a playful way. Like she was like, I could fuck him. I think her words was like, shit, I don't know. Your dick is good, but I could fuck Mel all day. Something she said like that. And he was like, he was pissed. But
that's why people shouldn't do threesomes.
Hey, I wasn't.
Even when you bring another dude in there, I've been in spaces with couples where it was more action with the boyfriend, whatever. It's difficult when you do three. It gets very messy because somebody's gonna dominate, and it start out good, but it can end up messy. I've been in those places, but I feel like for him, it's difficult. But did it teach you that the next time you won't date a bisexual man? Because
I'll still at this day, I will still date a bisexual man, and I still right now talk to bisexual men. And I had to test the theory. I'm like, so like, what is it? Almost about 3 of the niggas that I talk to, like, and all 3 of them are bisexual men. And I asked them, I'm like, well, my ex, he was, like, what's up? Like, what happened? He was like, they both the same, you have a good time, whatever the case be. And I was like, well, I said, could you be with one or the other? All of them said, yeah, I could be with one or the other. I said, well, if you was with a man, could you give up pussy? The answer was yes. I said, well, if you were with a woman, could you give up dick? The answer was yes. So the part that leads me to know that he's confused, like, it has nothing to do with about you being bisexual and you liking both sex. Like, that's fine. Like, no one's gonna take that from you. If you like pussy and dick, that's fine. But the thing is, when you're in a relationship, you're with one person. It's just like if I'm fucking you and your dick is little, and I go fuck, and another nigga, his dick is big, and I'm like, damn, well, shit, when you don't even make me nut because your dick is small. And then they got this nigga over here, he make me fucking nut everywhere. But if I love you and I'm with you, then I'm gonna satisfy for the little dick. If not, I can be like, oh well, I want to be with you and I love you, but this guy over here, he makes my sexual desire like that don't make sense. Because when you're in love with a person, I don't give a fuck how good the sex is. The sex is amazing. It could probably very well be whack as fuck. So, I mean, when I first met him, I was in love with him. The sex wasn't even really all of that to me. I had to teach him how to have sex. And, I was just in love with him. So, like, it's like, in my mind, he could do no wrong. Like, he couldn't do a motherfucking thing wrong. And I just accepted it. So, it's a lesson learned for me, and I'm still learning. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just was in La La Land, and I just posted a thing like where it wasn't really just like I was like desperate to be with him. It wasn't the sex, it wasn't the dick. Like, I done had niggas dicks like asses like I ain't really sex literally has nothing to do with it. It just was just the potential of I was in love with the person that I feel like that he could have been. You know what I'm saying? I've always been in love with the person that I feel like he could have been. But the real thing is, he don't want to be that person. Like, you can lead the horse to the water, but you can't make the horse motherfucking drink. Like, I've put success in his face. I've introduced him to people like you. The fucking way he know you is through motherfucking me. Like shit like that. Like, I put you in the spotlight just for you to be a successful person. And you have never ever took advantage of it to help yourself, but you will get on her and do weird ass interviews and shit like that's weird. Like, let's talk about like what the real life. Like, we live. He's probably about 20 miles from me. If I wanted to drive him right motherfucking down the motherfucking fuck, I could. And he's probably just fucking somewhere, just not doing anything productive with your life. Like you get on the internet, you put on the yeah, I'm good, and I'm just living my life, and I'm that shit is a front. Like it's just a whole motherfucking front, and I hate it, and it hurts because I'm like, damn, like why do you want to trick these people? Like, why do you want to live your life in a lie? You know what I'm saying? Like, why? It's just mind-boggling to me. It's so mind-boggling.
And so you ended the relationship.
Yeah.
You want to make that clear that you ended it.
Yeah, I'm so glad, boy.
Because I could tell, like, when I met y'all through TikTok, and he told me, he said, Wiley, he said, when they both got on the show, he started talking about his baby mom. He said he got really mad that I was boosting up women more. He said you got jealous, you was upset about that. I was like, oh my gosh, okay. I was like, wow. Okay. So he was he said that you cheated on him right after his mom died. You cheated. And
Wiley, that shit at the same time he was cheating himself. I have the fucking receipts in my
okay, because he said that, and I felt really sad. I'm like, oh my gosh, I felt sad because because I'm not done. I follow both of y'all on Instagram, so I saw you at New York Fashion Week. I mean, you get your life, and I'm seeing him at a cemetery, and I see the tombstone. I'm like, what's going on? Like, why he not with his man? Like, and I just moved on because it's so much shit going on out in the world. And then when I saw that video of him, I was hurt. I teared up. I was like, okay, come on the show. Like, what's going on to do a show? And I'm like, oh, well, let me bring both of y'all on the show. He wanted to start his own thing. And he said, well, we're not together. And then when I saw his life story, then I went to your IG story, and you post, well, women say I'm in a relationship, but I don't like it when a person have childhood trauma, something like that. Or you was like, oh, it's weird. And I was like, okay, this is making sense because I see his video talking about his childhood trauma, and you feel like, because he holds on to a lot of that, and I feel like he would be a great boyfriend if he worked through his childhood trauma because he have a lot of it. He talks about it on his YouTube channel, so he talked about that he wants to end his life. I feel like he's just not ready for a relationship.
Yeah, I'm gonna break it all down because I ain't like
okay.
Even just still like even just getting on here is just like so even not my character. Like I don't get on here to bash. I thought about even. I ain't gonna tell you what I'm gonna do because motherfuckers be trying to jock my style, but just know that I was gonna do something and just talk about my story or whatever the case is. But I was like, no, I'll just let it die down. And let me tell you something like this. I'm not here to bash. I'm not here to do none of that. But like I will say is that, that man was the love of my fucking life. Like anybody to tell you that, so this ain't I'm mad because we're not together. Fuck all of that. It's way bigger than us not being together. It's just that I have to move on. I've grown. I'm ready to turn fucking 30. He's fucking 25. You know what I'm saying? Like, I am an adult. I'm worried about trying to buy a fucking house. Like, what new city am I going to move on to? Like, how much money do I want to have in my bank account? Like, you know what I'm saying? What new career do I want to start? You're worrying about, like, what bitch am I going to fuck? Whose baby am I going to have next? What party am I going to go to? How am I going to get my hair done? You're worrying about little shit. That's, like, we're just not on the same page. But, like, yeah, like that love of my fucking life. I would never ever love any motherfucking body the way I love that man. Like I at this point, he fucked it up for a lot of motherfucking niggas just keep it all the way above. Like I talk to niggas and I entertain niggas and we have a good time, but just like really just getting my heart out, like that taught me the biggest lesson. Like I will never. Like once I'm not even fully healed, so I'm not gonna act like I'm just like, oh, I'm good. Like no, I'm really over fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still healing just from the situation. And
I think once you heal, you'll find love again.
Once I don't.
You got 30.
I don't. Yeah. I'm not. Well, right now I don't want love, but I had up reading. I'm supposed to get married and all that shit. So I know that it's gonna come, but right now I'm not worried about it.
Yeah.
But
and it also could be with him whenever he get through his rough patch, because again, he's young.
Wiley, listen, let me tell you
25 years old. He's still finding himself. When I hear him talk, maybe in the next 10 years, Maybe. I just think like right now he is still finding himself. He is still going through
and that's crazy because I've already had this epiphany and I just feel like that maybe he will get his shit together. I've always told him like,
I just think like right now he's living a life.
Yeah, I said you need to have therapy. You need to figure out what you want. Like, at a point
And you
in time,
help create that image.
When I was his age and in my early 20s, oh my gosh, I had any nigga that you can think of, you could put him down on any nigga, put him on your fucking roster. I didn't either talk to him, had him look my way, fucked him, whatever.
Because you was into singing, you was into singing.
It wasn't a nigga that didn't want me at that point. Like I was at my motherfucking prime, so I know what it's like to be in your early 20s and be that nigga.
And then then y'all show y'all bodies all on social media, so that don't help the situation.
So I was a fucking in the sex symbol fucking category. I was training for being a sex symbol. Like I invented that. Like what the fuck? So,
But I saw your progression on your Twitter, like your old school Twitter, like you was into like singing, music, and then you got into your body. You became then your clothing line. Like Twitter I love going back to your old Twitter, and I see the progression of it. I just think for him, he yet got to go through his moment, and hopefully he get it. A lot of us that's mature enough, I understand, get the bag because I'm 33, so I'm chasing the bag, but I can't get mad at a 25 like my sister. Oh, get it together because she just don't got that mindset. He don't have that mindset right now.
That's the thing. Like a person be like, oh, like I met him. He was 21. So like in the time in our relationship when we was together, that should have been like his time where whatever the case he should have been trying to get his stuff together. But like now he's 25. And he got to pick up when he was 21 because that's when the fuck he left out. So right now, he's 25. Because I have a 21-year-old mindset.
Because when I did my show, when I started the Wiley Show, I started when I was 21. I quit. I didn't have the mindset and the drive I have now. So that's how I give him a little grace. But like I told him on the phone, I said, man, if you have a come up, and let me tell you, you look good, you are articulate, you can really make money on here. But shit, you ain't gonna make it if you lazy. Just like you started, you a hustler, so I get it. But when he came on the show, I could tell, he's trying to have a certain image. But I'm gonna tell him like I tell him privately, just be you. You will get further being you. I get what you trying to.
Oh my God.
Cause I see it, he try to talk. He wants the thuggish. It's a certain persona he wants. But if it's just you'll get further being you. Right. I know he tried to get that talk slow, deep, thuggish. I get
so many times, like just like, and I tell him. But that's the thing, and maybe that's the thing. He don't know how to be himself, and I just tell him like, if you be yourself, like me and you will be fine. Like, and just fuck me and you being fine, you will be fine. Because fuck how we doing. You have to do good as a person. You know what I'm saying? You trying to be extra and have to do all this stuff. You craving attention. Like I don't be trying to crave attention. The attention just naturally comes to me. You have to do the most to try to get people's attention. Like the OnlyFans, the Twitter, and all of that. I started it, and I'm not gonna lie. I started because he started, and he started because that was his way to get more attention. And I was totally against it. I was like, I'm not gonna do it. Okay. And then I'm like, here I am. What he doing and shit, I might as well do it. I don't want a motherfucker to be like, oh, your man's in there. I'm on there too. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Because he said you were jealous of. You were jealous of it. He said that you felt some type of way, and he felt like you held him back on OnlyFans because he didn't want to make you feel jealous.
Let me tell you something. Jealous is like you can't like. I'm the catch. Like at any given day, and like I'm not even. I would never ever be jealous. It was never jealous. It was just disrespectful. Like you're in a relationship and we're trying to build, and then also we're running a fucking $1 million business, and we're supposed to be looked at like as like entrepreneurs, like pillars to the community, and we're selling sex. So I was in his mind. I was trying to tell him in his mind, like, I don't think that's a good look. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then you also have people come to me like, oh, your boyfriend's on there. I seen his dick. And everybody's, instead of we trying to focus on a bag and get motherfuckers to buy our clothes, they're trying to fuck. Like, we're sending the people the wrong idea. Like we're sending people like, oh, we want to fuck everybody, and we're trying to sell motherfuckers clothes. We on the motherfucking news talking about we selling clothes out the back of the motherfucking trunk. We going popping up shops, meeting all these multi-million-dollar people trying to get investors and shit. And meanwhile, we got our dick and asses on the motherfucking internet. I'm like, I don't think we should do that. I don't think it makes sense. It was never a fucking jealous thing. It was just never, and it was just borderline disrespectful. Like that's how I told.
When I talked to you a couple of months ago, I felt that you were stressed.
Oh.
When I talked to you a couple of months ago, I felt it was a lot on you. I knew it was relationship problems. You were balancing your career and also your relationship. I saw it. And I said, you need a lot of help because being an entrepreneur, you get further when you have that strong team, but it's kind of hard when you're trying to do your bit, but then pull other people up. And I saw that a couple of months ago when we talked, and I didn't say nothing because I don't like getting into people's business, but I saw it. And I just went on I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised that this happened because when I saw your face, you was like, yeah, Wiley, I could really tell that it was weighing on you heavy of that. But
I've been
by your TikTok, I would have never known because I'm like, everything is good, y'all. Just a prize couple.
I've been unhappy in this relationship for a very, very long time, but I've just always had the faith, and I've always held on. I'm like, okay, it's gonna get better. You know what I'm saying? And that's my fault. That's me not letting go at the right time because I was supposed to have been let go. And I've tried, and then we find our ways back, and we still mess around, and then he'll do good, and then start back to the bullshit. We back into it. Same shit happen. It's like a fucking pattern. So it's yeah, it just be everywhere. But like I said, I made a live on Facebook, and I was crying because I feel like I lost myself. Like I put so much energy in trying to help this man get to where he wants to be, and I put so much energy in trying to make him the perfect person for me. You know what I'm saying? And he wasn't even trying to put in his 100%. He was putting in 10%, and I was putting in 100% for me and for him. You know what I'm saying? And it just took a toll on me, and I just feel like that I lost myself. Like I could be way so much further. Let me not have slowed or dumbed myself down just for you to feel like that you're my equal. Like I'm a star. I'm supposed to have thrived. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's just my nature. Like I'm a star. I was born a motherfucking star. You're not a star. I'm just leaving it there. You're not a star. You only have the star power that I gave you. It's like pixie dust. I put some star powers, pixie dust on you, and you're borderline a star. But like, if you just give you the torch, I don't think you have what it takes to be a star. Being a star is a mindset. Like, it's about having the type of power, the type of influence. Like, I have been doing this shit long before like I even met him. Like I've been doing this shit. It's not like I just met him and then everybody's like, oh, Melvontae. I've been Melvontae. And just like when I was on the Bad Boys and I made my name ring bells and I got stories to tell. My name has always rung bells. I've always been trending. I'm going trending on TikTok right now. I've always went viral. I went viral for the JD collection. The first guy that was wearing fucking sparkly suits. You remember that a long time ago?
Mm-hmm.
I went viral for that. It's long before I met him. I went viral because I was fucking taking pictures in the fucking desert in my fucking underwear. I fucking went viral for that. Wasn't no nigga going out in the middle of no fucking desert taking nude motherfucking pictures until the fuck I started it. Like, you see white men did it, but wasn't no black nigga that was just going in the middle of the desert just doing photo shoots. I don't give a fuck what the fuck you say. You know what I'm saying? I was the first motherfucking nigga that lived in Kentucky in a small ass city that had more exposure than people in the biggest cities. I was like, oh yeah, he lived in Atlanta, LA. I live in Kentucky. I never needed the ballroom to make me this type of person. I was just myself. I was funny. I was cute. I had a nice body. I sung. I was just doing me, and people loved it.
Yeah, amazing voice.
I think
me. For him, yeah, he had to work on himself, and it's difficult to do it in a relationship. You got it. That's an individual thing. People think I'm gonna get better when I get in a relationship. No, you already got to come to the table with that mindset of a boss mindset or whatever type of mindset. But you can't depend on the relationship to do it. That's impossible.
And that's
sometimes
really
that could be, but not in every case. Like you got to come in with that work ethic. Like I've tried to get a relationship with people, it didn't work. They didn't have no job. They didn't have their share of the rent. They didn't know I want to do. It was like I'm bringing myself down just to make it work, and you can't, baby. They got the wanted, and so I can relate to that. And I don't judge these people. I just say they just wasn't ready. They wasn't ready.
and that's what I said. Like when I think about it and I go to sleep at night, I try to think. I'm like, this is the best thing. Not even just for me, but just like really for him. Like if I'm just speaking from a mature standpoint, like this is what he needs because I'm not gonna lie, I got him fucked up. Like he's gone off me. I don't give a fuck what he tell you. That nigga is fucked up about me. You know what I'm saying? He may not show it, but he's fucked up about me. And just like how he said it on the fucking live. Oh, I wake up every day and I try to do everything to make him happy. You know what I'm saying? You put so much energy in trying to make me happy when I've told you I'm already happy. I don't need you to keep trying to make me happy. I need you to focus on yourself. You know what I'm saying? And
oh wow. So that's he is still
can,
alive.
can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Why?
Oh yeah. Oh, he got a phone call. Hold on one second. He probably got to come out to come back in.
Hold on.
Okay. He's got to come out and come back in. You guys, hold on. You guys, let me tell him to come back and come back in. Hold on. Give me a second. Give me a second.
I don't hear no sound.
Hold on. I'm gonna bring. Let me kick him off. Wait a minute. Give me a second, you guys. While we bring it back on.
I don't hear no sound.
Oh, hold on. Let me do that. All right, can you hear me now? Oh, better yet, let me kick you off and then kick you back on. Hold on. And then we'll bring him back on. Give me 1 second, you guys. This is a mess sad because this man is handsome too. Wow. It's really something because I didn't tell people like I have reached out. There we go. Okay, now you can hear me now.
Okay, so what was I just saying just now?
So you were saying that he, even though he act like he don't want you, he still
yeah. Okay, yeah. So you know what I'm saying? It just really it's just time for him to focus on himself. And I've been trying to like tell him that like even when we was just now together, like I've been slowly like distancing myself, and I'm pretty sure he noticed. He was inviting me and stuff. I'm just like, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Usually I'm the one that's like, I want to fucking have sex. I ain't been pressing him for sex. Like we would be fucking almost every day. We would go weeks without even having sex. I don't even bring it to your attention. And I'm just like, damn, like I hate this. Like I really want you to be the person that I build with. Like you know what I'm saying? I've been with you all this time. Like I want it to fucking make sense. You know what I'm saying? But he needs this. He's never been on his own. Like right now, he's probably living with somebody. Like, you know what I'm saying? You have to get on your own. You have to know what it's like to be an adult. You have to have responsibility. And we've always had these conversations. He's like, one day we don't make it. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting my shit together. I'm gonna come back and all this crazy crap and all of that. And it's just like, I just feel like he's a broken person, and he just really needs to just get himself together. I feel like mentally he can't focus on any type of project, any type of career, any type of person for that matter, because he doesn't have it together up here. And when he gets it together up here, he'll be able to have a relationship, whether it's with a man, a woman, a dog at this motherfucking point. Any motherfucking body, he'll be able to actually obtain money and pay his bills and just the art of having things. You know what I'm saying? All this stuff he would be able to attain, but he doesn't. I don't think he wants help right now. I feel like he's just living right every day he wakes up. He's just living just to get by that day, and the next day is he's just trying to get by, which is just
and a lot of for him and for including myself, therapy. Like it's a lot he have to work for his mental health. Like he have to work through that trauma, because when I watched his video, he was explaining a lot of trauma from his childhood, a lot of trauma that he's not over. And many people think you should be over. Oh, you 20-some years old, you should be over it. But he got to work through that. Like,
you know what I told him, Wiley? He would explain the same thing to me, and I would feel bad. And I used to tell him, I was like, let's go get therapy. You know, let's go talk to him. He would say, no, I'm not talking about it. I don't want to talk to nobody. Nobody knows me. Just wasting my time. And and then every time I would press the issue, you know, we would get into it, and I was like, okay, fucking, I ain't going. If you don't want to do it, like, you have to want to do it. I can't make you go and talk to somebody and get the therapy that you want. Like, it's just something he didn't want to do. So I'm just like, it's your life.
So much better once he work on his mental health. Like,
I think so too, but I just, like, right now, I ain't even been on none of his social media. Like, I don't even know what the fuck he's doing, where he doing it, what he do, what the fuck. I ain't been on nothing.
Because you didn't even know what was going on till I sent you the video.
Yeah, I didn't even know. I was like, what the fuck is this? And then I was like, really? Like, I ain't seen this man's face in I don't know how long. Like, since the fuck I ain't even heard his fucking voice. And as soon as that, I'm like, what the fuck? I did text him. I texted him like a few days ago. And the reason of my text was, you know, not trying to get back, but, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, I still love him. You know what I'm saying? I'm always going to love him. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, that's outside of the relationship, you know, that's still,
you still got to check, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, got word to me that he was on his suicidal rampage or whatever this case be. And I'm just like, you know, instead of me being like, you know what I'm saying, I can be a petty ass nigga. I don't give a fuck, nigga. That's your business, what you get. You know what I'm saying? But the God I serve and just that shit, like, I just don't have it in my heart to be that nasty, because I would hate to get in a call and say that something really happened to this nigga. Then I really be fucked up in my mind. Like, I ain't talked to him. I ain't got no closure. Like, it's just a whole bunch of bullshit. So in my mind, like, nah, I don't want nothing to happen to you, but I want to wish you the best, and I want you to get yourself together, because at the end of the day, like, that would make me feel good. Don't make me feel like you was with this boss ass nigga and you ain't got nothing to show for. Like, that make me look bad. I want motherfuckers to be like, oh, you see your ex? Oh, he good. That's good. Like, I want you to be good. Don't make me like, oh, that nigga ain't shit. Like, I hate when people come to me and they be like, oh, you see him? And, you know, they talk bad on him, and I just, like, it rub me the wrong way, because he still carries a part of me. So regardless if we not together or not, when people talk bad on him or say weird ass shit, it's a reflection of me. And I'm like, damn, like, make me look bad. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck was you thinking? You know what I'm saying? So,
and y'all in the same city, probably in the same circles. You know,
trust and believe me. Like, I ain't gonna tell you my plans, because I move in silence. I'm not
you're not allowed.
When motherfuckers see me, they like, oh my gosh, Melvontae. Like, just try. I got some things, but I will not be here too long. Just know that I will be saying that. I've been saying it, but I'm gonna stop talking about it. I'm gonna be about it. But, like, yeah,
because you went to New York and you did some stuff there. So I'm looking forward to your career. Looking forward to his career. It's a sad. Many people was in the chat. It was upset to find out. Some of them, this is their first time finding out that y'all have broken up, and they were very sad.
And they didn't have to know. Like, and we say this again. Like, even if we do have a breakup, what the case, we were not gonna bring it to social media. So I'm a little bothered. I'm like, damn, the bitch put this shit right back on motherfucking social media when I'm just trying to save face. Like, a motherfucker would catch on eventually, like, where the fuck he at? He ain't around. But you want to bring it to social media and you want to brag. So since you want to put it out there, let's put the shit on the motherfucking table. Like, but I just feel like I'm past all that. I'm not gonna use my platform. I'm not gonna use all of my friends and my followers, and use this as a come up. Just like what he said. You didn't hear what he said? Get off the line. Oh, I'm gonna use this in monetization. Yeah, you're trying to use this as a come up. I don't have to use this as a come up. Like, I don't have to use me with a nigga that ain't, for a come up. That's what you have to use, because guess what? It's gonna get you more views to know that you had a nigga that was up here and then you fumbled him. So that's not gonna look bad on me. That's gonna look bad on you. So why would you even want to put yourself in that predicament? I wouldn't even want to tell about it. I'd be telling people I'm still motherfucking with you to save motherfucking face.
He do have a chance to get you back. Or you do have a chance.
No, he does not, because like I told him, I don't trust him no more. And I told him when we was together, I was like, fuck you cheating, fuck you not having no money.
How did you know he was cheating? Did he admit it? Because he said you admitted and said I cheated.
And that ought to tell you something. That ought to tell you my character versus his. I'm a man, so if I'm gonna do some shit, I ain't no shame in my game. I'm gonna tell you what the fuck I did.
Okay, but he didn't tell you. You found out.
I had to go through his motherfucking phone and seeing that he was doing the shit. He was deleting text messages and shit. He been doing it. Only reason I found out about the bitch he got pregnant is because the bitch came to me and said she was pregnant. I would have never fucking known he fucked the bitch. He fucked the bitch 4 months ago, and the bitch
So
was
she
pregnant.
came to you.
She came to me and said she was motherfucking pregnant 4 months after he had been cheating on the bitch, and we just living, having a good time, and I hadn't even know. And then on top of that, 3, 4 more bitches popped up that you had to come out and say that you was a head fuck and cheated on me with because she came out. So it was like, okay, so what else are you not telling me? And then one bitch came, the next bitch came, this bitch pregnant, you fucking a white bitch, the teacher, you was fucking some old ass bitch, you fucked a bitch in my store when I went to go film from a movie in Alabama. You were just doing it you.
And he had sex in your store? Man.
Wait. And then I found the text messages on that. He was like, oh yeah, I'm horny, he's out of town. And she was like, oh, he got cameras. He was like, oh, I can turn off the cameras and fucked in the store. And then I was like, why'd you fuck in my store? Oh, I mean, well, it was whack, for her to be an old bitch. I thought I put just.
So when you say a teacher, so
this bitch was a fucking old ass crackhead, and he was fucking a bitch.
Wow, it's a lot.
If you really if I really just break down, that's why I laugh when he's like, oh, he cheated. Like my 1 or 2 times cheating compared to you, he fucked my best friend. He done fucked.
Wait, when you say best friend, not your male, was she a female?
She was I'm talking about these are girls. Like he done fucked girls that we had went out to the club with. He was fucking strangers. Like he
fucked your best friend. How did you find about that?
He fucked his cousin's motherfucking girlfriend. Like all these people are around me, and I'm thinking like all these people are my friends, and at the meantime they're fucking my man. Like you know what I'm saying? And I had not known. Like you were just doing this shit. At least if you're gonna cheat on a bitch, cheat on me and fuck a bitch. Like fuck a bitch and I don't know about. Fuck a bitch out of town. I always tell me you gonna fuck.
How did you know about the best friend though? How did you find out about that?
He told me.
He told you?
But I had already found out about it. We was arguing about it. So yeah.
And what did she say when you confronted her? Or did you confront her?
No, he didn't. And come to find out that the bitch did and all that dumbass shit.
Wow. That's the thing. That's the thing why a lot of gay men don't like bisexual men, because just like women, you can't compete with that. They can go both ways. You got to compete with the men and the women.
But guess what? You want to know something that I could always compete with? That I didn't really give a fuck? I didn't give a fuck if it was dick or pussy. I didn't give a fuck because guess what? I'm the baddest motherfucking bitch. And all these motherfucking bitches that he was fucking, they were still bums. None of them bitches or none of the niggas trainees, none of them were on my level. So that didn't even, at the end of the day, sweetie, you can fuck him, but he gonna come home over here because guess what? You can't give him a home. I can give him a home. Wow. So that was always my motherfucking kryptonite. Just I hate to say it, but my money or whatever, that was one of the reasons I feel like that's why he stayed. Shit, I bet you 10 the motherfucking one if I ain't have shit, he probably been gone. He probably been gone. I mean, it's just natural shit. What am I stay over here? A bitch can. You know what I'm saying? You had the home, you had the cars, you had the clothes, you had the shoes, you had the jewelry, you had the fuck. I ain't going to leave over here to go. Just I'm gonna fuck you, but I ain't gonna stay over here with this bitch. Like that's common sense. That's even me.
Because like now you said he was homeless. He didn't say he lost that he just left everything. He just lost everything. Lost everything.
When you talking about when he left me?
Yeah, he said he had to start over. And you say he was homeless now, and I was like, "Wow." He said he was homeless now, and you know,
I heard you again.
Somebody called him, so you gotta go out and come back in. Hold on, you gotta go out and come back in. You guys, listen. We're gonna come back and talk about Wendy Williams and all that, because I was not expecting this to be this juicy. Yeah, he said he was homeless or whatever the case may be, but you know, it's obviously he has somewhere to lay his head because thank God he's not on the streets.
Yeah, thank God. Of course you're gonna have somewhere to lay his head. When I say homeless, you don't have a place that you can call your own.
Oh, yes, sir.
You have to depend on someone else, and your problem is you have to constantly depend on the next person. You have to constantly depend on the next person. And in our relationship, alongside of being his boyfriend, I tried to be like his mentor, and I tried to be his daddy figure, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I was just everything but the motherfucking boyfriend. I used to teach him, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even if me and you don't work out, and I put his name on the lease. I did all types of shit just to show him, like, you know what I'm saying? He's like, can you give me a car and finance? I said, no, we're going to get your car. We're going to put it in your name. So I don't ever want you to feel like, oh, like I'm going to take it from. No, we're going to get it in your name because I'm a real ass nigga.
He lost that.
He lost that. But you know what I'm saying? I try to teach him, like, you know what I'm saying, how to get this shit on his own. He just didn't want to put in the work. He said maybe he wanted to cut her. So he said he wanted to do that. I had a barbershop, had to bottom all the stuff. He didn't want to follow through with that. He said he wanted to fucking sell weed. I fucking bought him a pound of motherfucking weed. Didn't want to fucking listen to that. Then he fucking got caught with the weed, and then he going to court with the shit. So I don't know what the fuck the court shit's going on. And then I think he's still selling weed. And then I'm like, the weed, he was selling weed and it was doing good, but you weren't really making no money. You was buying a fucking pound for motherfucking 16.
And he wasn't smoking it.
Yeah, like, I mean, no, but you buying a pound of weed for $1,600, and then you flipping it and only make it $800, and by the time you get done flipping it, you don't already spent the motherfucking $800 profit. So now you back in my pocket because you need me to buy you another pound of weed. So I was like, that we got to think of something else because that's not working. You're going to have to either grow the shit yourself or you're going to have to go somewhere else and get it cheaper.
Because I sold the haircuts. So I really thought that you had the clothes store. I thought he had the barbershop. Because I'm just judging off social media because I don't talk to. I really thought y'all both had successful companies.
And you know why you thought that?
Because you put it out there.
Come on.
You put
bitch.
I'm looking at your
the holy motherfucking spirit. Say it one more time.
You put it out there. I told you. I see it. I'm like, as if I didn't know any better. I'm like, he got the successful barbershop. You got the clothing line. I'm like, y'all both are entrepreneurs, like two entrepreneurs together. And I'm seeing it on your platform. So
Wiley, so I'm gonna stop you right there. So that proves my theory. I have the influence and the power to influence the people, to give them this perception of what we are, what he's doing, what I'm doing, and so forth and so forth. I gave him that was the foundation. The foundation is for people to take you seriously because people took you as a joke. You telling all these people that you're a barber and you never cut hair. You're cutting hair and you're playing in these people's heads, and you don't have a barber's license. You're not trying to perfect your craft. People come to me to cut their motherfucking hair, and I'm not even a barber. And you're supposed to be the barber. They don't want you to cut their hair no more. They making fun of you on Facebook talking about you don't know how to cut hair. So then you like, oh, well, they making fun of me. I don't want to cut hair no more. Well, maybe if you go.
Well, who was doing all that cutting hair and the dreads and?
I was doing the motherfucking dreads. I cut hair and I do the dreads now.
Wow.
So, you know what I'm saying? But I just put it out there because, you know what I'm saying, I was always the person trying to make.
Because I saw all of that on, like, down your timeline. I saw it all. And, man, that is something. So, wow. I learned something new here. But I feel like it's wow. It's the cheating. It's just.
Don't let them fool you. I'm pretty sure it's a lot of people on this live, and I'm pretty sure you know it. A motherfucker can spot bullshit from a mile away. Like, I don't have to make this shit up. When he talk, a motherfucker can sense cap. A motherfucker can sense all types of motherfucking cap. Is everything the fuck he say. Oh, he wanted to be a rapper. I was like, okay, let's go make your music and do it. He didn't want to rap no more. I was like, that was your ticket to being a star because he can't rap. You know what I'm saying? His music's dope. He got the look. He got the sound. He didn't want to do that. And I'm like, okay, well, I guess you don't want to do nothing then. Because you talking about you want to be a star. You want to wear the big chains and you want to, you want to live his life. So let's do it. You know what I'm saying? I got the money. So he didn't want to do it. So I was like, well, okay.
Because he did. Because when I met you all, he said about the music or whatever, and I was waiting on like more music of it. He mentioned it last night. He said he's going to get back into the music. He said now he's going to write a book, about his life story. I feel like okay, that's great because definitely should write a book about the life story, and I think it'd be great. You know what I'm saying? Because he have a story. He did say in his video last night that his life story is worth like 7 or 8 books. He can write.
Okay, all right.
No, 7 or 8 books, and so he really went there. Like on his, and I'm just judging it off the video, right? And I feel like is you have some people like they just jump on trends. Like you're blessed when you know your purpose. Like you know your purpose.
Come on, Wiley, preach.
I know my purpose, but I thank God I know my purpose because some people just don't know. He's still like finding himself, and he don't know how blessed he is because y'all both look good. Y'all have that good look privilege. You got only thing he have to have just have something just to be focused on it, and he will be a millionaire. But he have to know that.
He's everywhere. He don't know what he wants to do, and that's the thing. He want to do this. He gonna do that.
Because I thought he had a whole clothing line. Like I saw the red.
Bitch, so I just so ruffle my feathers.
When he had that red on, I'm thinking like.
I'm glad he started a kids' clothing boutique, called it Val's Clothing Boutique or whatever.
Okay.
The concept, he made the website. It was beautiful, and I was like, "This is a great idea." Like it was a great idea. Guess how long he did it for?
Wow. How long?
1 week.
Wow.
And was like, I don't want to do it. People's not buying it. I'm like, it took me five years to stay ahead to where it said, you're not going to do it. I don't want to do it. Nobody want to buy it. Nobody want to support me. And I'm like,
so he probably want that overnight success.
That's what I'm saying. And the reason why is because he's so caught up and you trying to be where I'm at. And he gets word at him because he feels like that he's not my equal. He feels like that I'm gonna leave him. He feels like that he don't have what I have. So you know what I'm saying, he feels like he's the black sheep or he's my shadow. And I'm like, listen, like I don't give a fuck what you do. The only motherfucking way that you're gonna be able to get where I'm at is if you win the motherfucking lottery. Okay. I was like, but otherwise that like you're gonna have to start from the bottom. Like I didn't just come out the motherfucking womb and just start having money. Like I worked for it.
You work for it. Like if you're in the financial plan, I'm still in the grind working for it, and I don't have the fucking money yet, but it's the work ethic, it is the drive, and I see the doors opening up. I see it cracking open a little bit, but it won't crack. It will go, if you don't put in the work. I look at TikTok. I look at you on TikTok. I was inspired by you and your man or your ex on TikTok, and I was like, man, I want to go viral. And then one day we did a video about Oprah, and it got 600-some thousand views. And I've been trying. Now, okay, then another video was doing great. So it's just about the merit. It's about that work ethic. It's about that discipline and consistency. And most people don't have it. When I looked at you and your man or your ex, y'all body physically fit, and I was like, oh, I'm inspired. I would watch y'all videos, and it would encourage me to continue in the gym. So I went from 400 pounds to 300 pounds. So you do have influence. And yet he have influence. Y'all was together, but it's sad.
He said he wanted to be a personal trainer. You know what's crazy? And it's, I don't give a fuck what I told him whatever that he wanted to do, I was gonna fund it. Like we was supposed to be in this shit to win this shit.
You got a great foundation. I mean, I see it.
We was really just supposed to stay ahead and bid off, but he was like, he didn't want to do it no more because it's my brand, it's not his brand, and he didn't want to be on my shadow. So I'm like, okay. So, me being, I'm like, I'm gonna be supportive and what you want to do. Let's put all the time and energy because you've been rocking with me for this time and you ate, breathe, and shit stay here. So let's do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? And
because when I watch, I was like, oh, he could do the clothes. I mean, it's definitely there. I was inspired. Like, I like your clothes. It's just amazing. Like it's better than like Fashion Nova. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's a great, you have work. I couldn't believe it. Like the website, it's just, everything is incredible. I just, for him, I pray like anybody like to find himself because he just got to see what works. Number one,
he gotta live life. I really feel like with him, like he's not a bad person. He's a sweet person when he wants to be. I'm just, he's a sweet person. You know what I'm saying? He could be smart when he want to be smart. Like, you know what I'm saying? He just doesn't use the potential that he has. Like he uses it and wastes it like on bullshit. Like instead of just putting it to use. You know what I'm saying? He I I don't know, but he could be a fucking dope ass person. That's why I stay with him for this motherfucking long. Because I'm just like, you know,
I know y'all stay you like for 3 years. Wow, that's something. And in gay years, it's almost like 20 years for 3 years.
I put up with all the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just like, you know, at the end of the day, it's gonna be worth it. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna be this man that I know he's gonna be, and at this point, I can't keep wasting my time because I've been kill my motherfucking self just because you got my mind fucked all up, and I don't even know the fuck I am no motherfucking more. So I'm like, no.
It's good that you learn that. It's good that you learn.
Before I lose my motherfucking self, I will lose every motherfucking thing around me. Fuck his store, fuck his cars, fuck his chain. That shit that mean a lot to you. That shit don't mean shit to me. Because I was out here being a somebody. I didn't have shit. I didn't have a dime to our names. I was living in my mama's basement with $100 in my pocket, driving a motherfucking $60,000 car that I couldn't afford, and I just had good credit and fucking got it with a CPN. Like, and was on motherfucking Section 8. Like, I didn't have no motherfucking money. You know what I'm saying? So that shit don't really mean to. What means to me is my heart and my soul. My soul is what got me.
Your soul.
My soul was pure, and every motherfucking thing else followed me. I wasn't focused on no money, and I'm still not impressed for no money. So, like right now, let me show you. I got motherfucking chains and shit, and watches and jewelry. I can have all. Get on here. Yeah, you see me? Yeah, big money. Bitch, I got motherfucking bank accounts. I can show you my motherfucking bank account on this phone right now, and your motherfucking head is spin. Like I don't have to do all that because guess what? That just comes with being a good ass person, and I'm blessed, and I don't take advantage of that. I'm not arrogant. I'm not cocky. Like I don't, you know what I'm saying? That's just what God blessed me with.
You're not I never seen an arrogant person. Very humble, overworked, like most.
Oh my God, overworked.
Like most. And like I said, we talked a couple of months ago, and I was so shocked because of this situation. I was like, oh my gosh, whoa. But I saw it. I saw it because I can see entrepreneurs, whatever you on social, you can see it because it's like a look. It's like, ugh, like what is I'm doing this for? It's a lot of work. And then once you quote unquote get successful and money start coming in, then you get that drive. Okay, how can I double that? How can I triple that? How can you don't want to never have this. So I understand. You have an amazing clothing line, and I feel like this is what Black folks go through. You're the first one I would expect to have a thriving out of your family, like to really have a profitable business. Like you didn't come into money, I assume, like wealth, like a trust fund. I'm assuming you didn't come into that. So whatever you're getting now, you're the first generation to build wealth.
Yeah, I mean, my granny had it, but you know what I'm saying. Like entrepreneurs, I feel like they ran in my family. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying, but I didn't have. My excuse, like I never had no help getting to where I am and all of that. Like I did everything myself. Like
I didn't know Kentucky y'all get down like that. Baby, y'all get down with the get down.
I don't play no motherfucking games. I was in motherfucking high school hustling. Like come on. Like
and the women in Kentucky is freaky because he said they don't care if you like men.
They don't. And see, that's the thing. That's just a temptation. But see, I'm gonna tell you the difference. In his mind, he's so small-minded because he thinking these bitches just want to fuck him because they want to fuck him. No, they want to fuck you because they think you got money because you're tied to men.
Okay.
Like these bitches only fuck with you because they think that you the plug. They think like the way you give it up. They like, oh, bitch, he cute. He got his teeth done. Like, oh, bitch, he got some money. Oh, he got chains on. Oh, bitch, I'ma fuck him. Like, they're not just fucking you because they think you cute. They fucking you because they think you got some motherfucking money.
Because in his mind, he said because he can get anyone because he looks good.
Let me tell you something, Wiley. Me and you both know. Like, there's niggas out here, motherfucking. Every motherfucking nigga look good, and every bitch look good. The only thing you gotta do is go get your teeth done and go get your body done. Bitch, every motherfucking body look good, so it's not that's not gonna get you the golden ticket. It's gonna get you through the door tomorrow. Everybody look like something now. Everybody used to didn't look like nothing. Everybody fucking looks like something. Everybody's fucking cute. Everybody's sexy. Everybody got fat ass. What like?
What they thought that he had But because I thought, well, I'm telling you, when I first interviewed y'all, I said, "Oh, these are successful, got money. He's showing over his chain, and I'm on the Instagram, and I'm in y'all doing y'all videos, y'all. I'm like, these go ahead black men making coins, like, and you're not escorts, like." And then, okay, I see the OnlyFans. Then this point is just like, okay, because some of his social media kind of went down, and you're so established, and then I'm like, what's going on with his social media stuff? So I didn't know, because again, I respect relationships now. I'm very respectful now. And so when he got on the show, I was like, and then you came in my DM, and you didn't know this was going to happen because I didn't tell you that last night. I just told you when it happened, which was today, and you was like, "What's going on?" And you went in and you was responding, and he was saying that you pretty much did not respect him because he liked women. That was his major argument.
It's not about you liking women. It's about you respecting the relationship. You don't respect the relationship. So and you not respecting the relationship means you don't respect me. I don't give a fuck about you not liking women. At the end of the day, a woman can give you something that I can give, and I give you something that a woman can give. And then if you was talking about another man, bitch, fuck you. You fucking this. What the fuck is this nigga doing that I can't do? You know what I'm saying? So that's when it comes in. I don't give a fuck about no bitch.
Well, it seemed to me he didn't cheat on you with a lot of men. It was all with women. Would that be accurate?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't get fucked up about women. It's just like that.
Okay.
I had given him permission. If you want to go fuck bitches and you feel like that's what you want to do, like go. I don't get like my man at the end of the day, I want financial wealth. I want stability. At the end of the day, I don't give a fuck about who you fucking. All these bitches that you done fuck, you have let them come in our lives and ruin every motherfucking thing that I have worked motherfucking years to do. So yes, I get the fuck upset. Because if you want to have a fuck buddy, you want to have a bitch that you want to fuck, go fuck the bitch. You bring the bitch to our motherfucking house. You bring the bitch to the store. You telling the bitch our motherfucking business. You letting the bitch in on every motherfucking thing. So like now that this is happening, now you got a person that has leverage over us and is holding us back mentally, spiritually. You know what I'm saying? Like those are demons. You know what I'm saying? And those demons that's the devil working through a bitch, working through you to get to me. I'm supposed to be the motherfucking prize. And you're letting these bitches get to you to get to me. And I kept telling him, and I'm like, you know what I'm saying? That is the devil. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you are letting the devil work through these people and working through you to get to me, and it is tearing me down. Like, and you're tearing me down, so I can't blame these bitches that you fucking. I have to blame you because you're allowing. It's like you saying fuck me. Like let us motherfucking get rich, and then you want to go and then fuck. I wouldn't give a fuck because when you fucking doing what you doing, I'll be somewhere on a yacht. I'll be cool. You know what I'm saying? And when you get done,
I'm just like the women coming to you and telling you about your man. That have to be.
Yeah, and that's bad because like every motherfucking body respected me. Yeah, they thought the highest of me. You know what I'm saying? And when people come to me, they knew not to bring up sex. They came to him about sex because they feel like, oh, he easy. Everybody knew like, oh no, Melvontae, he ain't great. He don't play. Like, you know what I'm saying? So they come to me like of a more on a tip like, oh, like, can you help me? Can you show me business? Like, I want to buy your clothes. That's all our conversations persist of. They can't come to you about that because they know you're not the boss. So they're like, oh, you just eye candy. So you want to fuck? And then here you are. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then you use that as leverage, like, oh yeah, I'm fucking bitches and doing all this and that. And it's just making you look stupid, and it's not giving you anything. Like, Wiley, I promise I put this on my mother. If I wanted to come out here, if I wanted to go fuck all these bitches, I could be doing the same motherfucking thing. I've already fixed my mind to say, hey, if I want to go fuck a bitch right now, I can get my dick up just enough to stick it in her and to fuck her. Like, let's just keep it our way. But I can make a whole motherfucking publicity stunt and have a girlfriend. I got bitches that are dimes. I have bad bitches that are like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just fuck with you off the strength of because you're a boss. Like, bitches is cold. You know what I'm saying? Like, I rather bitches in their mindset, like, bitches are driven by money. Like the bitches ain't even driven by driven by dick, but that's not gonna keep a bitch. What's gonna keep a bitch is money. Like these are facts. Any bitch in the comments will tell you, like, if I find a nigga with money, I'm getting married. I don't give a fuck the dick. If I found a nigga with some money, he's a keeper. Like, and bitches just like me, like I'll sacrifice a lot of shit. A bitch would be like, shit, my nigga got money, he can go fuck dick and get fucked in his ass. A bitch wouldn't give a fuck. Cause she's getting paid. She's living her life. She got enough money to support herself, look pretty, get her nails done, take care of her kids, and she don't give a fuck. Bitches don't give a fuck. Bitches are scandalous nowadays. Bitches is out here, they doing whatever for whatever. You know what I'm saying? And just same niggas too. You know, it's just, and this ain't just us. It's just the world that we're living in. It's the world that we have involved into. Nobody wants to do anything. Nobody wants to work for anything. Ever since COVID, and they gave out all. Nobody wants to do nothing. Everybody wants to get their body done. They just want to look cute and find somebody who got some money so they can get taken care of. And everything is just off sex. I fuck this person. I can fuck this person, and I'm fucking this person. It's like,
and guys and gay guys is like that too. Like, if you got money, they down for it. Well, some if you just got a place to stay, some of them will give it to you.
Yeah.
If they need shelter. It's just, wow, this is I'm shocked that you are this way, because I've never seen a video you go in this way. I'm shocked that he's this way. I've never seen a video of him going in.
Look, the money's collar. See.
Oh, the money caller.
But I will say this, like, I'm gonna get off her in positive vibes, because I don't believe in having hate in my heart and, you know, doing all that and this and that. I'm not mad. I'm not upset. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a realist. I'm always gonna keep it real. You know what I'm saying? I make the decision to end the relationship. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what, it don't even make the difference who decided, but it's done for the best. I really hope that he gets his shit together. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, even if it's years down the line, whatever the case be, you know what I'm saying? I'm friends with all my exes. I don't want to feel like I'm beefing, because it's not even a beef. Like, you're not even in my bracket to be even want to beef with you. Like, you know what I'm saying? It don't serve me no purpose. You know what I'm saying? So maybe down the line, we can probably have an adult conversation, but we're never going to have an adult conversation because he's still a child. So maybe one day when he gets help and he get on his feet, and I can look back and we can probably laugh about all of this at this point. But at the end of the day, I'm going to continue being a bad bitch because I've been a bad bitch. I'm going to go make this money. I got people waiting on me. The show is awesome. And baby, just y'all just keep motherfucking watching, because bitch, what I got in store, baby, me even having a relationship won't even be a factor no more. It's right now. It's trendy right now, and then after a week, they're gonna be like, okay, what's next?
Yeah.
And I got more shit just gonna keep me on top. Like, a motherfucker ain't gonna have nothing else to talk about. This is the only motherfucking thing they gonna have. Just to, you know what I'm saying?
Well, thank you for coming on.
Use it while you can. But love you lots, Smiley. Bye.
Love you. Bye-bye.
Hi, my baby.
Bye-bye. Okay. Wow, you guys. That was a lot. God bless you all. We're gonna be back because we're gonna be talking about all the topics we're going to talk about. Again, I was not expecting getting that what we got. It's a lot that I would like to say about it, but I'm gonna keep my comments to myself, because these people, this is a relationship, right? That dissolved for whatever reason, it resolved or dissolved. I'm sorry. Yeah. So yeah, a lot of people in the chat or whatever. I interviewed this couple before. Now they're not together, and I was not expecting to get what we got in this particular video, but you never know what you're going to get on the Wiley Show. So we're going to come back. We're going to be talking about Wendy Williams and Beyonce, Kelly Rowland. We're gonna bring it back. Thank you all. Shout out to Tasha holding it down. I see Wayne X, my member in the house. I see Ebony, another member in the house. Man, I'll be right back with some more video. Okay. Talk to y'all later, man. Peace and blessings to you all. Bye, y'all. Little black boy, you beautiful. Little black girl, you enough. When times get hard, always remember to put God first. Okay. Bar Nash, thank you, Miss Bar. I'll be right back.